Wait, hold on. That fucking hell. Everything's broken. Hello, we're back. Everything's broken. I'm getting used to having... I'm trying... I have to get used to... I guess just probably for this stream, but I have to get used to using OBS manually again, because... Fuck me, I guess. Stupid decision to decide to say yes to an OBS update, and it fucked literally everything up for no tangible benefit whatsoever. Fantastic. Seemingly what they've done is they've added some kind of new plugin manager to OBS, which in theory would be good because I use OBS plugins, but it seems to have just... I mean, it doesn't seem to work. My plugins just aren't there, and also when I click on the plugin manager, it's just like I can look at what's installed, which is like default shit, but I can't browse plugins, and my existing plugins aren't there. So none of my cool Stream Deck functionality works, and that's about it. There don't seem to be any upsides to this update at all. So I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't have done the update. Should have given myself more time to do the update and then just see if it fucked anything. But no, I was ever so slightly early and on time with my stream prep. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Do the OBS update. So then I have to keep clicking off it every time I stream. And no, it just broke everything. So, I mean, it'll be fine. Oh, does my marker functionality work? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. That's the only thing I'll really need to press mid-stream anyway. So it's fine now, but it's still annoying, and software shouldn't break. OBS should be better. Oh, it's event stuff. End of regular maintenance. Oh, maintenance was happening, I guess. Fixed several issues and adjusted overall game balance? Really? Did they? They're still working on this game? What do you mean this game isn't completely unsupported? Huh? Huh. Okay, I don't know what the issues and overall game balance are, and I don't know why it's saying press B to close when I don't have a controller plugged in. That's an all-time classic. And there's another event going on. Cool. Yeah, things are happening. Who cares? Anyway. Yeah, get me out of here. Let me in the game. Let me play the game. So, outside of everything fucking up... Oh, I haven't actually seen this menu yet. Yeah, no, we're good. Get me in there. I have managed to get myself a mod for this game. And it's really stunning. You'd think they would have realized this would be a problem, like, when making the game, that Virgil complains at you too much. But no, it was clear to me instantly that was a problem when she, you know, gives you the warning about your stamina being low every single time you like go to low stamina. Like I'm sprinting, I'm using my stamina. I'm gonna go low on stamina frequently. Why do I need a warning for that? But regardless, that should be gone. I've not actually tested it, so that could be another software related disappointment that could occur today. We are set up. They've hit us with the 1-2, or the first half of the 1-2. So just the one, I guess. They could hit me with the 1-2, and it would be very annoying, but also kind of funny. We'll find out. And we're just picking up where we left off. I gotta... Oh. Stuff to be harvested. Supply box. Oh. Right. I think that's just... No, those are login bonuses. That's not just, like, one-time DLC stuff. That's just shit they're giving me for free. Okay. I could pick those up, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna sprint until my stamina goes low, and we're gonna see what happens. And it's either gonna be a moment of great joyous celebration or great mourning. We are full though, so we got a lot of stamina. Oh, look at the potato! That's not... Well, we'll come back to that. Didn't quite... I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just planted one potato for each cell there. I guess they've got the space to do that. My method of growing potatoes is just shove a bunch of them in a bag. Usually like 4 or maybe more in a bag. And, yeah, they go. Yeah, no warning. No dialogue. No annoying ass fucking dialogue from Virgil. We fucking done it. So maybe that'll make me more patient with, like, Virgil during cutscenes. If you can call them cutscenes, the, you know, dialogue bits. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, let's have a look at these potatoes. How do they rate? These could be potatoes. I mean, I'm not a huge-ass expert. Is that a good fit? Yeah, it looks kind of potato-y.
It's incredible plants can even grow in a place like this.
True, true. And yeah, I guess we just harvest it. Let's go. Let's harvest some potatoes, baby. Baked potatoes. Let's go. This is just like real life. Oh, yeah. And then they get trimmed back. Neat. Hell yeah. I'm out here harvesting potatoes, baby. That's gonna maybe... Well, we still need the upgraded cooking place, don't we? So I don't know if we're going to be able to make the processed potatoes. We can just eat them because they're potatoes and they're based like that. Wait, no, it's grilled food. Hell yeah, I can make a shitload of baked potatoes. And that's probably me covered on food for a hot minute. I can just make 40 of those. Hell yeah, brother. That's going to go through a lot of my cub. Okay, let's maybe not do all of it then. Yeah, I'll make... Oh, mashed potatoes! Bro. Oh, I need milk. Okay, I need to get milk, and then I can make mashed potatoes. Oh, baby. I love mashed potatoes, and that's just an extra 50 hunger recovery. What's the hunger recovery of a regular potato? I assume we can eat that raw. Right, how do I operate this menu again? Oh, that's my map. Inventory, there you go. I'm not used to this menu. That's 300, so it's 50 to cook it with a cub cost. But we're gonna have a lot more cub later on as we gather more. I'll eat a raw potato right now. Yeah, just raw potatoes on hand is good, honestly. If I just need a little bit of hunger, sorted. If I need a bit more, then I can go for the baked ones. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we're still not doing great. We need this campfire upgrade so that we can thingy, so that we can... I don't know, we definitely don't have the recipe for it, but once we have that, we can clean up water, and then we've basically got the basics sorted out. I've been, you know, just having to drink dirty water, which is viable, it's manageable, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not if given the option. So, what were we doing? We have to go get the wormhole digger, that's right. Yeah, we'll do that, and I guess there's a wormhole transporter down there as well, so we'll do that. There's also this wormhole transporter up here. I haven't done anything off stream, so that's still up there. So we could go do that as like a warm-up, perhaps. We probably the way we want to do this, because we're going to be going into the fog, is to take note of the roads. We at least know the layout of the roads in this area, because we don't get our position on the minimap, which is an interesting and, dare I say, based choice. But yeah, if we can get on this road and then follow it up here, up to this branch, and then just go straight on, we know we'll be there. Probably not that hard to actually find, but yeah, we'll give that a go. Okay. I guess we don't have anything else we want to do unless I want to accept that login bonus shit, which I don't know. No harm in receiving it. Might not use it. Yeah, I'll take all this crap. I'll receive all, actually, because there's a button for that. Sure, why not? I got some clean water out of it. I don't mind that. We're in a bit of need. All right, let's get on out of here. We good with the... Gotta remember my controls. Good with the loadout we've got. Yeah, we've got the machete. We've got the pistol. Oh, yeah, we have this slingshot thing as well. Probably quieter than the gun. We've got... Yeah, that's on one. The bow. And we have plenty of arrows for that. So... No! Didn't mean to do that! Fuck. I can't even dive in this game. So I just have to deal with this. I just have to deal with being on fire. How do you stop being on fire in this game? I can't dive. There you go, dive. That... I mean... I guess don't make the mistake of accidentally throwing a Molotov. No. Accidentally threw another Molotov. How do you switch stuff again? Trying to remember the controls. Hold on. I gotta look at the controls before I set myself on fire again. That's no good. Not that. Looking for my menu stuff. There's using gadgets. How do we change gadgets? Oh, just 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Yeah, so we got weapons, gadgets. Okay, right. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh, no. That's fine. I'm still. Goddamn, I'm still used to the parkour button being E. So it's a really good thing I switched to the little distraction crystals instead of having another Molotov on again. I really thought I was gonna burn myself to death again. Should try to hunt a bird if I can. Just because we haven't had it yet. Maybe not the best weapon for it. Maybe I need a better bow. I think there probably are better bows. We have a lot of... Not the best travel time on our projectile and a fair bit of an arc. Right, so this is the road we were looking at. So we want to follow this to the left and then take our first right. And hopefully nothing horrendous happens. And if anything horrendous does happen, hopefully it's something relatively benign, like our good friend Lord of Dust showing up and just being around because he's kind of cool. Yeah, we got that little text message saying stamina critical, which is all you need. I mean, I don't need stamina critical at all because I can see the bar and I can see that my character is running slow. I see the bar is turning red and is low. So I don't really need the additional text for it, but it's there. But like how handholdy are they trying to be with that? Again, gauge goes down, gauge turns red. Totally fine. I think this is it. Just a dirt road, but it's a road. You know, gauge goes down, gauge turns red. Fine. Little text message. That's even that is maybe a little bit much, not exactly necessary. And then also, let's do some stealth here. Also, Virgil has to come in and say the like same several seconds long voice line. Oh yeah, we use stamina while crawling. Forgot. It's okay. We're getting back into it. Remembering what I was taught last time. Remembering my strats, like doing the running punch into backstab and such. Man, yeah, not being big boss and like losing stamina. Oh fuck, there was one right there. Yeah, losing stamina on the crawl. That hurts. That's impactful, genuinely. Get his ass. There you go. That's what we call gaming. Didn't really mean to get the bow out, but honestly, that's fine. Soften him up a bit. Just to finish him off. So that's not too much of a burden. I'm remembering my dodge. Look at me. I'm the dodge guy. Oh, you were just crawling for the bit? You didn't even actually have an issue crawling? Alright. There you fucking go. I wonder if we'll ever get, like, night vision goggles or anything. Because, like, that guy who caught me, who was lying down, was pretty damn well hidden there. Maybe I just need to be a bit more situationally aware. But there's a shitload of cub for my my potato needs. So we're good on that. Right, let's hoof it a bit. This seems to be where we're going, indicated by a light. We need to worry about our oxygen. You know, food and water were mildly okay. Not as comfortable and renewable as I'd like to be. We're doing okay. Is there a crawling spot here? Doesn't look like I can go that way. That looks like a crawl spot.
Activate the wormhole transporter.
We can just sneak by these guys. Maybe not crawlable. Some plants? No, not climbable. Shit. Okay. Well, now I'm on the other side of these guys. Which is not great for me. Gotta get a sense of their, like, visual and auditory range as well. This far out, we seem kind of safe. Don't need to crouch walk. Oh, wait! No, they're coming to check that out. No. So we weren't in the clear from that. Worked as a distraction, though. That's good to keep in mind if I want to get them out of the way. And hi, Emmerich. Hello. Thank you for the handshake. Hope you're doing well. Hi. Thank you for the pet. Well, I'm okay now, but I was dealing with the OBS update fucking everything up. That is, as it is wont to do. Right, since it's a wormhole gen, we're going to have to defend it. But at least we don't have to worry about oxygen on the trip back. That barbed wire fence is already there. That's good, but it's totally going to get broken down. What's our way in? Here it is. Okay, so I guess we can just set up our defenses straight away. So there's these here, which they probably can slip by. But yeah, we should let them slip by because we have the bow for attacking through fences. We don't have a spear. So I'll put this one here, and then we'll maybe leave this as is, so they have to kind of... They might slip through. We'll see what happens. I can put another fence down. But that will funnel them towards that, so I can beat them up as they're going over the fence. Project Zomboid style. Get our goodies. There we go. The more I don't stream, the more I fear the OBS update. Yeah, just leave it be. Just leave it be. Don't even update. I mean, it depends how far back you are, but like, if you use any plugins, don't do the new update, because it will just make it so your plugins don't work inexplicably. Oh shit. Which is really annoying. It's not going to affect me right now, but when I was setting up the stream, I had to scramble to make everything work. So we have to see if there's anything else here. Any other ways they can come in? Well, we know, yeah, there's that fence, which they're certainly going to break down. There's going to be a wave coming for that. They might... I mean, we've seen them climb over shit before. So they could well climb up the cliff face here. There's nothing actually blocking them from doing that. They might just come down this cliff as well, but we'll have to deal with that as it comes. All right, we can mash to make this go faster. There we go. And then move a lever for goodies. We always want to get these. I'm pretty sure these always just have unique, worthwhile rewards. The containers. Yeah, like recipes for a canteen. Is that what that was? Yeah, recipe for an empty canteen. That's fantastic. That's why we gotta... Oh, shit. Damn it. That's why we gotta do these. I think we're bleeding now. Yeah. And I don't think I have the means to repair that, unless I do. Use Sammy and Vito Tube. I don't know those, but if they're OBS plugins, then yeah, it'll probably break. I do have styptic kits. This is just preventing natural life recovery, which we... and is maybe bleeding us out. So we do want to fix that. We have the means to do so, so might as well, eh? There we go. But yeah, mass-producing medical supplies is also going to be a must-have. Right, let's get this going, because my oxygen's running kind of low. May end up having to convert some cub mid-fight. Right, let's go. But yeah, they're kind of zombos. We don't really know much right now. There's just this weird shit, weird crystals that take you over and remove your head and replace it with a crystal, and then turn you into a zombie. So basically, yeah. Coming down here, this is manageable. Just play it like Project Zomboid. If you've played Project Zomboid, yeah, spear would be nice here, but that still works. If you've played Project Zomboid, you know the strats. Fence scamming. Oh. Yep. My life has indeed dropped. Yeah, they're going to be coming for me now. They'll be able to get through. I just want to do as much damage to these as possible. They might be ignoring me and going for the objective. They are, as a matter of fact. Oh, I was hoping I could go for the backstab there. Okay. This is not turned into a good defense. And my health is low. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. I may die here. Oh no. Not well prepared. I'm dead! Sammy's just a trigger fire equivalent. I don't know what that is, but entirely hosted on your PC. You can code crazy shit with it. Try and Project Zomboid. Hide, and run. Have a backpack while I run. I mean, yeah, that's... Shut up, Virgil. That's the safest way. Shut up! Why did she... That's not how you do a Metal Gear game over screen. You don't have the same character constantly spamming lines over and over and over. They say the one thing and then that's it. But yeah, the thing that you can do, I guess, is
the predicted location.
Yeah. Thing you can do is, you know, go to a fence, lure zombies to the fence. They will like climb over the fence, then fall flat on their faces, then you go straight for the head stomp. It's not a... Oh, it is a thing you can do in this game, actually. I just don't have it unlocked yet, the head stomp. So you might want to go for the spear. It's probably a better fit for this kind of thing. Where's my spear? Do I not have a spear anymore? Oh, wait, it's on the bow slot, is it? Yeah, because it's a back slot thing, because it's big. Yeah, so we lose out on the bow, but that's fine for this. I like the bow. I think there's a time and a place for it. But the spear's really good for us right now. It's like the most basic strat is poking through fences. Let's go with that. What does Virgil have going on here, actually? Okay. Accept orders. Oh, right. Yeah, I do want to take these. I should have taken this one before I made all my potatoes. But I guess... specified number of target items. Is it really just one? It's easy. Humanoid Wanderers is easy. Gather adhesive. I'm sure we'll find some. Salvage missions we're not doing, I think. That's like co-op stuff. We're not doing that right now. That's another Eliminate Wanderer. Craft ammo, which I don't have access to. Hunt Equid. In stealth kill, co-op. Don't care about co-op. I can't accept anymore. Okay, but I might want to make med spray at some point. Okay. Take 2. Let's do a better job at that. Yeah, I need to really prepare. And because you know, it's not like Project Zomboid where the consequences of fucking up and dying are just losing your save and your character. But there are still consequences. We get sent back. We have to do that shit again. There's no like nearby checkpoints or anything when you're in the fog. You gotta take it a little bit seriously. I respect that, honestly. So far, there have been a surprising number of things that I respect about this game. Like, with it being almost an open world survival craft built on MGS5, I thought it was going to be a lot more dumbed down, I guess, as far as the genre goes. But it's been pretty good. I gotta remember I have this Molotov too. That would help me out. Does my marker really just stay there? Oh, I guess I don't really need to follow the roads at all, huh? I thought I guess, yeah, we don't show up on the map, but if you just put a marker down, then it shows you where that is. Okay. Well, I guess that I could just choose not to engage with if I wanted to, but that kind of feels a little bit dumbed down, if you ask me. Oh, well. Let's just be careful. We haven't taken this route. Oh, wait, no. Marker's gone. So it isn't dumbed down. Shouldn't have taught shit. But yeah, I got an amount of respect for it. There's actual food and drink mechanics that, you know, building your base up benefits you and makes things more convenient, which gives you more free time and energy to spend doing other stuff. Oh. It's a wormhole. It's dropping things? Is that dropping enemies? What was that? There's kind of a AC6 coral sparkle here. I don't see any wanderers, though. What was that? Oh, an empty bottle. They just dropped some crap, I guess. Or 2 pieces of crap? Alright, that's a thing to be aware of, I suppose. Right, we know our way up there. Get around these idiots. Stream cleaner isn't working no more. Got flashbang via Valorant ad. Oh, no. I'm so sorry you had to see that. Genuinely. Genuinely so sorry. If you're gonna get ads, and I don't think a lot of ads are moral in the first place, but if you're gonna get an ad, it should be for a good game, not a bad game. Something interesting, at the very least. The only time I played Valorant was with my ex. Yeah, it seems like you're in a better place in your life now, if you're not being made to play Valorant. So congratulations on that one. Okay. So I'll do that again, but I'm gonna put another one. A lot of interference from surroundings there. I'm gonna put another one here. We have plenty of fences, and we're getting lots of metal pretty frequently. We'll put another one down. I'm just gonna double up, I think. I did that with the bow before, and it's definitely a good strat for the bow. But it has value here. Hopefully we can poke through 2 fences. I hope so. But that'll buy me time while I deal with the other side of things. Oh, fucking hell. Why do I keep letting my guard down? I know there are guys here. Murder. God damn. Like fake zombie survival puzzle ads for a mobile game. Kinda. Yeah, Nike sent them. Yeah. Like, I've seen the kind of ads you're talking about. Like, they've got a big square base and they put down shit in it and zombies show up. But it's kind of like... I don't want to give this game too much credit. It's like I said before, it comes from a place of evil. Nice. Yeah, I remembered that time. It comes from an evil place, but I feel like if you remove it from the context of everything that happened with Kojima and with Metal Gear, it's not that bad. Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy the gameplay. It's like that kind of shit-ass mobile game, but it's not a mobile game, so it's like actually a real game with actual mechanics. We'll see how my feeling on it changes, because we are still in the early game. Maybe it's actually terrible, and I'm just in the honeymoon phase, but I think it's alright. It does look like that. Yeah! Like, especially when I'm at the base. This is just, I've gone out to go do shit out in the fog. I didn't actually check in here before. Give me all this. Like, it does have that vibe to it. I can just hold R. Good. It has that vibe, but it is somewhat competently made. Like, I like it. Which isn't a thing I thought I would say, but I like it so far. I enjoy game. No! I wasted my Molotov. It's not E to interact. God damn it. I was gonna use that. Well, it's gone now. Good thing I'm getting those for free from the login bonus, at least. Yeah, I don't need to see this. Thank you. Alright, we go. We're equipped with a pipe this time. They might come through here, but that's still a good choke point. And it's got the waist-high blockage. Login bonus. Yeah, login bonus. What do you mean login bonus? There's login bonuses. Phantom Pain has login bonuses. But Phantom Pain login bonus is just the premium currency. But login bonus in this is just giving you free crap. I got some free Molotovs and, like, other traps. I'm largely not going to use, probably. Right, are we good with double fence? Yeah, double fence is good strat. There goes one. That's it. The combat can be more interesting when you're not just poking through a fence. But even then, I don't mind it. We learned some tech last time that I'm going to try to use where I can for engaging in less horde combat. I am just kind of aiming and clicking right now, but trust me, okay? There's more going on, trust me. It's like Dying Light. It's got Dying Light moves. I just don't have them unlocked yet. If I were going to compare it to anything, I'd compare it to Dying Light 1. Plus, this kind of weird-ass mobile game. Molotov. Yep, Molotov would have been great. That's why I was saving it. But I biffed it. There you go. It broke all my fences. Cool. So there you go. We've got a fast travel now. That was all we were out here for, plus the loot. No, I have to click on that. Yeah, that spear's gonna need repairing soon as well. That's the one I've been using since the start of the game. Goodies. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna miss you. Need all the materials I can get to build up my base. Right, is that everything here? We checked the container. Oh, we didn't get this cub. Give me cub. There we go. No, the cub's falling down. Give it. There we go. Need that for, like, all my crafting. Okay, we did that with time to spare, and I don't think there's... Yeah, nothing else listed out here. I assume we'll be able to go further north, but not yet. Anyway, let's get out of here. Back to base for a resupply, and then we'll go do the main mission. Nice. Bunch of stuff obtained, including a bunch of green materials, which is good, and some cases, because there's loot boxes in this game, by the way. Just in case you didn't know. Oh, well, then I get to dive. Let me make a food item for that other daily challenge. I'll make another potato. There you go. Order complete. It's that easy, baby. Yeah, my main goal right now is to progress the main plot so that I can get the upgrade for the campfire, so that I can actually purify dirty water, so I don't have to drink dirty water all the time. Right, hello. Give me my orders. That'll give me more cases, so I can order more loot, open more loot boxes. Man, what's happened to my life? I'm out here opening loot boxes, man. Right, so I guess the only one of these we'd want to consider accepting is craft med spray, which I don't know if we can do, but let's open all these first. Show me what I've won. Base building essential to beat this game? Pretty much, I think. I mean, maybe you could do it without engaging in it, and one thing I will say against this game is that the controls in the base building menu are dog shit. But, you know, the idea of building the base and staffing it is kind of like a micro, you know, Peace Walker and Phantom Pain Mother Base scenario. Is interesting how far you've fallen. Truly. That's what I get for deciding to play this game, like, a year ago. I'm having an okay time. Yes, we have plenty of materials to make Molotovs, so I'll just make some, even though we have some in storage. And I will just remember not to accidentally pop them. Thank you. Equip those. Gonna need more fences as well, since I use those. Nice. Nice, nice. And we're sitting on nearly 200 iron, so we could build up more of my fence. It's probably not necessary. I'm sure they'll let us know when we can, when we're gonna need to defend our base, because that hasn't happened yet. I'm not going to worry too much about the fence. So yes, I can make empty canteens now. So I don't have to rely on scavenged empty bottles for picking up dirty water. But I can't purify any of it yet. So, but when the time comes that I can, I'll have some canteens. Need to repair my... Well, just repair everything, I guess. But most importantly, the pipe spear. There we go. And is there anything we want to do in terms of base building? Yeah, we don't have the upgraded campfire. We just definitely don't have that yet. Just want to make sure it's not something I've accidentally missed. But yeah, when you move the mouse, it moves the camera like this. So in order to actually aim and put things down, you need to hold control and then use the mouse. That's the main thing I take umbrage with. It's a little bit funky generally, but that's base building for you. So yes, we have our maximum potato farms. Nothing else we really want to do. All right. Okay, so going out... Well, where we're going, we're going to be activating another wormhole. So we're going to be fencing again, probably. Unless there's, like, a mounted gun, again, like there was over here at Ruins 1. But I kind of want to use the bow. You know, it's neat. I want a nice range weapon. So I just got to double fence up is the thing, I suppose. Maybe. But the spear's better. It's hard to move away from the spear because it's so effective because of its But I mean, the bow is the same. It's just harder to hit multiple targets with it. So yeah, it does fulfill the same purpose. Except one is just ranged. And do we have upgrades? Yeah, we have an upgrade for the machete, which I definitely want. For sure, for sure. More damage and durability on that, please. Can't upgrade again. Nope. How about the bow? Did we max that? No, we didn't. And we have the materials for it, so do it. Hell yeah, that'll make it a bit better. We're not using... Well, we gotta remember I have gun as well. Like, if I'm gonna use the gun ever, it should be during defense segments like that, where stealth isn't really an important factor. There's also the slingshot. But I gotta remember that I have that, and to actually use it instead of just holding on to it literally forever. Now, where are we at with ammo? Right, we have... Yeah, we can get rid of the regular weapon workbench because we have this one. Ammo's here. We have some ammo, and we can afford to make some more. I'll just make enough to fill me up a bit. There we go. So I'm maxed out on rounds for that, unless it needs reloading, which it does, actually. Does it? No, I guess it doesn't. Okay. We have that on hand. I'm gonna switch out for my bow again. When you find a broken mechanic the dev left behind, the better the experience. Yeah! I'm playing it legit. I know it's not like I'm aware of any weird shit you can do to break the game. Maybe I'd go to that point eventually, but for now I'm happy to play by the game's rules for the moment. Right, so I guess we can just teleport to that transporter, then make our way to these various areas of interest. So, teleport! We do not need to run everywhere we're going. Oh, right, the skill trainer. We afford to do anything here, by the way? No, I had enough cub. It was glowing yellow at me, but now I don't. No levels for me. Till after this trip. Transporter 2. We go. Yeah, no, who knows how much is going to be required for beating the game, but I did it again. God damn it. I didn't even hit E, I don't think. What? I don't know why that one happened. Usually that's on me. In this case, I don't feel like it was, though. Very odd, very odd. My, stamina could do with a bit of a refill as well. Have a back potato. Yum. Oh yeah, spoiled black carrots. I do gotta work through the regular black carrots as well, so that doesn't happen anymore. Until I find a way to preserve them. Are my potatoes gonna spoil? My potatoes might spoil. Probably not if I bake them, though, huh? So probably best to do that, actually, instead of letting them sit. And I only have dirty water, so I'm just gonna drink it. Did I get sicky? I did not get sicky. Nice. Yeah, helps my stamina a bit. Right. I was wasting oxygen just standing around like that. Let's go. Should have done that prep ahead of time. But at least I had 6 Molotovs to waste this time. Instead of just 3. And they're fairly cheapo to make, so I don't feel too bad blowing through them. I think we're going in the right direction. I don't know. They stopped giving you guidance. Just based. We were heading towards the objective. We don't really have any roads that we know about to follow, so kind of just gotta wing it. Is this somewhere we've been? No, haven't been here, but seems like there's a container. It's worth checking out. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're facing away from me. Let's maybe succeed in a little bit of stealth here. So I can actually Fulton some of these guys for more cub. Instead of just getting into fights like an idiot. There you go. Stealth. Lovely. Yeah, that's a container. Yeah, we get a lot more for extracting them like that, which is why it's worthwhile. That's a guy. That's definitely a guy. Gaming. How's that for gaming, huh? And I get my arrow back. Don't get the extra cub, but currency is currency. Oh god, how did you get there? Nope. Go over there, idiot. Got him. We'll go for the other one too. Yeah, I guess as long as if I'm being efficient like this, it takes more time. So I, blow through my oxygen. But also I get more cub from extracting them like this, which I can convert into oxygen. So it kind of works out. Oh, yeah, you're real. I only noticed you in the last second. God damn it. Punch him to death. Oh. Well, the stealth was going well. I don't think anyone else heard that, though. Alright, container. So far, every single one of these containers, Mashy, has had something unique in it. Unique and worthwhile, like recipes and gear. Oh! So I'm going to keep doing it. It's the first time messing that up. Okay, now, yeah, we fucked it up, so now we're making a bunch of noise. But we can still open it. And I cleared everything out, so it's fine. There you go. What was that? Recipe what? Field gloves. Oh, okay. Might be good. Might be good. Let's check this out and then keep moving on. Do have to try to be a little bit efficient here. So, is that... That might be this place. I guess we'll go check it out. We're definitely not going in the right direction, because it's down that way is where we're going. I think? But yeah, we're like out of the... Yeah, we came out of the fog. So yeah, down this way. I had my bearings, but doesn't hurt to confirm. Let's move. I guess try and find a way past this mountain range. I guess following the road would have done it, but we can just skirt this thing till we get where we're going. Maybe find some stuff along the way. Oh. Portal dropping things. And some cub. A bunch of cub. Hell yeah. Hell's that? Oh, it's a sack. A sandbag. Thank you. There's a wanderer dying over there. I wonder what of. Well, that's scary, but whatever. Cub. And cub. Not going to stop calling it cub. That's what they call it. It's cub. Even though it's Kuban. But they shorten it to cub, so I'm also going to shorten it to cub. Nothing you can do to stop me. Yeah, nice little cub stash. I wonder if this is going to respawn, actually. It might be worth marking this. I mean, obviously, the amount of cub that we need for leveling is scaling up, but we always need some for crafts and stuff. Oxygen requires attention. Yeah, I'll sort it out in a moment. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more than our current capacity. So hopefully we can upgrade that too. Okay, map. I don't know where we are. That's a concern. I guess... actually, can you... I don't know if you can stamp while you're in the fog, actually. So I'll just have to remember this or something. I don't know. Right, let's sort ourselves out. Replenish oxygen. Yeah, we have plenty. So just do it. And it's plus 20 for each time we do that. Oh, we can't do it anymore. We can only do it when it's low past a certain point. Huh. Okay. Right, I'm gonna keep working through my raw carrots. It's not like I'm growing those. Then potatoes come after that, and I just need to drink more dirty water. And risk getting infected, but we avoided it again. Gamer that I am. Hell yeah, brother. Wonder if the fog's ever gonna get pushed back. It would be fine if it doesn't. Maybe we'll get better methods for actually traversing the fog. I know we are going to get vehicles. I asked that last time, because I didn't know. And then I saw that there's just a screenshot on the Steam store of walker gears. That's something. This is probably... I see that cub there, but I'm going to leave it be. Structures are more interesting to me, because structures can contain, well, more varied loot and potentially containers, which we care about. Oh, yep, that's a container. And they're good landmarks. That's a vehicle right there. We can probably nab that. I absolutely will. I do like me a survival game, honestly. Not that I play many on stream. But like, you know, Abiotic Factor I played a shitload of recently. That's a 10 out of 10 game. Ooh! Antibacterial drugs. Sweet. There we go. More efficient way of getting wooden nails is breaking a bunch of boxes all at the same time. But, you know, I don't mind me some survival mechanics. The thing I like about survival mechanics specifically is that I can, you know, through the process of industrialization, I can reduce my need to manually... Oh, there's a pipe in there. I can reduce my need for, you know, manual labor when it comes to taking care of my health and stuff like that. And I like that. It's kind of the factory game enjoyer in me. Really gets off on that kind of thing. Neobiotic was great for that, man. With being able to set up teleport networks. I beat the game. I didn't I gotta go back at some point, just get a few more achievements and stuff, and just build an even better, cooler base. Yeah, we can just drive that. Yep, you can ride vehicles by pressing space. Much faster at navigating terrain. Great for my oxygen. Since their drive systems have been damaged, they will eventually break down and stop working after you drive them long enough. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I can't believe Kojima ripped off Metal Gear Survive for Death Stranding. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's just timefall. Oh no. You can also use them to strike creatures, but doing so will inflict damage on the vehicle chassis. I deserve that. Hi, Bones. I deserve that. I deserve it. I deserve it. I'm just saying what no one else has the bravery to say. Need more abiotic content like the guy behind Arby's Knees Fent. I don't know if you saw, but they put out, saw it on Steam, they put out like a spreadsheet feedback form thing, which I did, and they asked specifically about what kind of content you want to see in future updates, and at the end of the survey, they give you a little teaser image of presumably a future update. I'm not going to tell you what it even is, so go and do the survey if you want to see more about what's going to be in abiotic. But I mean, yeah, they're definitely planning that stuff. And thank you for the coolant, Bones. One sec. Okay. Yeah, be careful with your car. I will be careful with my car. But I gotta loot this place first. No, that's fine. At least it wasn't a Molotov. Oh wait, yeah, we gotta mash space and not E. I've been mashing E to make the lockpicking go faster, because I'm so used to that being the case in Metal Gear Solid 5. God damn it. Why did they change it? I get it's because, you know, we have the thing. We have our gadgets on E and Q, but maybe they should have made it a different button. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, Rasp, that's the shotgun. And yeah, 12 gauge standard rounds. And the Rasp, which is the double barrel. And heavy arrows. Ooh. Okay, we'll have to see what they do. But yeah, the kind of... The driving force for me with a survival game of any quality is the kind of... It's the progression. It's, you know, having to fight tooth and nail just to survive, to then going to be, like, the most badass motherfucker with my, like, scrapped together equipment. TNT! It's dynamite. Never not gonna make that joke. Yeah, the progression, which, again, it's kind of the same thing as with factory games, where, you know, you have to manually insert all your resources to, you know, smelt iron until eventually you've got that shit automated forever and ever and ever. Right, so we're probably on the right track going this way. We might end up missing wherever that animal spot is, but the main road is probably going to lead us to where we're going. Oh boy. Hello, goodbye. And hello, goodbye. Shining light is definitely where I'm going. Shining lights even in death. Oh, and we're out of the fog. There's no fog here. Oh. All right, so... Yeah, there are... I thought it was just going to be all fog outside of the base. But no, there's just regions of fog. So... Oh yeah, we're here. This is where the animal stuff is. The road led us here. Cool. And I guess, yeah, that's a clear zone. Neat. Okay, cool. So you could just... I guess, yeah, we don't get refilled on oxygen here, but we can use this as a little checkpoint. Oh, fuck. What? Who? Who, where? Oh, it's the animals. Oh. They might try and kill me. Yeah. More over there. But meat is good. Fog walls. Yeah, night assassin. Yeah. It's just Dark Soul. And right, we can knock these guys out, faulten them to get more materials. I forgot. Oh, there's some wanderers over there. And they're extinct now. Yeah, well, just extinct in this dimension. If you think about it like that, then there's no consequences to making any animal extinct. Because there's probably an alternate dimension or timeline where they exist. I guess that's not really the... Oh, shit. I guess it's not really the case in this game, though, because seemingly everything here has been transported from our dimension. That doesn't explain the structures, though. Like, I mean, well, I know, I guess the the teams that were through here before us set up a lot of those structures. There's a side up done. But yeah, it's just like Dark Souls. I said this last time, is that this is the Dark Souls of Metal Gear Solid. And I mean that. Well, I'm partially being sarcastic, but there's a little bit of sauce. Survival spear, a spear upgrade. And Binox, let's go. Yes. But yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Abiotic Factor is discovering new recipes, because the way it works in that is you get, like, you learn new recipes by picking up the raw materials that would allow you to craft them. And there's water here, too. And there's something in the middle there? Or is that just indicating this is a water spot? That's where we gather the water? Yeah, okay. Might as well fill my bottles. Maybe not all of them, though, because I think we need bottles for Molotovs. There you go. Just some more dirty water. I'm coming for you. Come here. Ha! There's the other one. Come here. What? There we go. This is the... Oh, shit. Okay, it's a bit harder when there's more than one, so I'm gonna have to kill one of yous. Didn't want it to be like this. I'm totally doing it for humane reasons, not just because Fultoning gets more resources. There you go. Grey wolf meat. But yeah, that feeling of learning a new recipe and being like, oh, you know, this is great. I can't wait to get back home and build this. And then that's going to make, you know, future expeditions out into the dangerous wild lands that much easier and that much more efficient and effective. That kind of iterative progression really works for me. Why can't I sprint? Oh, I'm heavy. That's why. Got it. Good thing I got the car then. I assume... Well, I definitely assume I can't put stuff in the car. I wouldn't want to anyway, because the car breaks down and then I would lose it. Yeah, I should probably drop something, though. Yeah, a bunch of herbs and stuff around here, too. This is a good spot. Very good spot. There's a container up there we should check out, too. I'm going to drop some shit. I assume it'll just get dropped on the floor. It says discard, though, which to me feels like it's going to be dropped. That's a lot of iron. I have a lot of iron. But I'm going to need it. I'm going to need all of it. Guess I don't need that many sacks. They don't weigh that much. What weighs the most? Clay weighs a lot. I'll drop the clay. Discard the clay. That's just... Yeah, discarded. It's gone. It only just barely put me under the threshold. But oh well. I'm gonna need to drink again soon. I think I just got to start chugging dirty water. It's not really that harmful. Despite what you might think about drinking dirty water. My oxygen's not great. We'll refill that before we go. Recently, my interest in math have revolved around prime numbers and the modulus function, which came from cryptography like one-time pads and RSA. Yeah, I know. Well, I used to know stuff about one-time pads that, like, activated a neuron when I did some cybersecurity stuff back in the day. Wait, is the durability of my oxygen tank is going down? That's a thing too? Okay. You can't just have a shit... Yeah, you see it's 50%. We can't just have a shitload of cub and just go on an expedition forever. We will eventually break our oxygen tank. But yeah, that kind of stuff is cool. Like, what little I know. I know less about the actual mathematics behind that kind of cryptography, more of the computer science side of it, because, you know, that kind of stuff in cryptography is kind of foundational to computer science as a discipline. What with all the stuff during World War II, with you know, the Enigma and stuff like that. The most noteworthy, you know, early computers were designed explicitly for that purpose. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to fight some of these guys. I guess I'm willing to sacrifice the car, because I'm gonna teleport back. I'm not bringing it back with me. Can't Fulton it, so let's just mow a bunch of motherfuckers down. They're gonna be trouble to me. So There you go. I've actually, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I've been to Bletchley Park. Oh shit, there it goes. Which is where a lot of that shit, oh fuck. Where a lot of that shit went down. Like, you know, where the actual, you know, computers were and where Alan Turing and others worked during World War II. It's a really interesting place. It's just a museum now, revolving around the subject, of course. Aha, faulten this out, and then we can go. Yeah, I don't see why we can't faulten a car if we can faulten that. Okay, we're gonna have to clear them out. Hey. The shit's blowing up. That's probably still the car. I should have done the running sprint. Yeah, do that to open the fight. Not necessarily just for the backstab, but to prevent getting hit. Okay. I don't know if I'll have enough arrows for this, especially if I'm two-shotting them all. Yeah, having better arrows, which we have a recipe for, will be really helpful if they do a bit more damage. Maybe they've got like a worse fall off or whatever. Right, let's try to treat my bleed. Yeah, I heard noise. Thought something was happening. Yeah, I need to stop that bleed so I can get back to healing again. Enigma machine had a black and white overview of the Type X machines, the desktop image. Hell yeah, dude. That's cool. Yeah, I've been there. I've seen that they've got like some of the, or they did at the time, some years ago now, admittedly, but they had like the some of the old machines like up and running, and you could see them work, which was which was really cool. It was great going there. Absolutely would go again. They had like you know, they had all the like Bletchley Park historical stuff, which is really good. And they had like, I don't know if it was upstairs or whatever, but they just had a bunch of they had a bunch of game consoles. I think they had a Dreamcast running a not a Virtua Fighter, a Soul Calibur or something like that. And I got to play that. That was before I had my current console set up. That was really cool. And they had a bunch of old computers too. And I got to do some programming on an old-ass computer. I don't remember exactly what kind it was, but that was a really cool experience. So, sick-ass place. Would recommend if you're into that kind of stuff. There you go. Important materials. So we're overweight now. We don't really need to sprint too much, though. Let's get this container. Punch card computer? Not that kind of computer, no. Like, I don't think it was an Apple II, but like Apple II era. You know, like Commodore 64. Shit like that. That kind of computer programming. Flame arrows. Small left gadget slingshot? Gadget sling? What? And a portable shovel. Okay. Don't know what that'll be for. But, you know, like text programming, digital programming. I didn't get to see them running, like, punch card stuff on the machines downstairs, though. Like, they don't let, I mean, probably, they don't let, like, you program the classic-ass machines or anything like that, but you see them run. I'm very overweight now. We just gotta deal with it. And I gotta drink some, potentially poisonous water so I can get my stamina. Wild berries does a bit, though. I'll eat that. Yum, yum. Yep, I know I obtained a shitload of items. I know, game. Right, dirty water. We gotta do it. We just gotta pump it. Hope we get lucky. Damn! Did not get an infection off that. I think it's supposed to be like 50-50 that you get infected. So, that's sick as hell, honestly. Dirty water's pretty goated. Maybe I don't need to worry about it so much. Okay, let's refill our oxy. Really low durability. We can't do much more than that. I believe punch cards machines use the Radix/bucket sort. Probably. Yeah, it was a long time since I was there. And, you know, was up to speed on the science of it. It was many years ago, but sick as hell. Really cool place and really interesting history. There's kind of, you know, there's a lot of angles to that kind of history too, which is neat. You know, like I was interested for the computer science. For you, it's interesting for the mathematics of the cryptography. For others, it's pure history, stuff like that. You know, you can go deeper into the personal history of Alan Turing, for example. But it's all really cool stuff. Neat ass history. So that's our wormhole thing. I guess we should focus on getting the teleporter up, and then I can just leave and come back. Do this first. Do not need to see this cutscene every time. Thank you. All right, let's hope everything doesn't go to shit. Got it, lady. Yeah, we kind of just... I don't think we can get our arrows back. Oh, wait, we can. If they're nearby, we can pick our arrows back up. Okay, yeah, bow's pretty good then. I would definitely take this over it just because we have a ranged weapon. And yeah, you can hit multiple people at the same time if they're occupying the same space. I looked into that. I wasn't sure with the consistency of it. But they just need to be overlapping each other effectively. It might not even be intentional. Yeah, as long as they're close enough, we can get them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're bringing that fence down. Look how it's kind of dynamically coming down. That's sweet. Cool ass system, honestly. Okay, this is bad. We can take advantage of them all being knocked down to really clear out the ranks. Okay. Not much time left, so we're good. Yeah, these defenses are a little bit scary. Okay, that's coming down over there in a minute. Get fucked. And yeah, because I'm overweight, I can't sprint over there, which would really help me out here. Hey, gaming. And yeah, that blast just clears out all the wanderers too. Yep, nice. Right, let's go get my arrows back. Unless the blast also destroyed those. No, they're here. Just gotta find them because the bodies instantly dissolve. That's definitely not all my arrows. I was at like 28 or something like that. I can always make more, and I'm probably gonna replace these with better ones anyway. Yeah, they might have despawned. That's fine. Losing ammo on a ranged weapon is part of the cost of doing business. Can't be upset about that. So we cleared this. Now I'm happy to just get as overweight as possible. I'm gonna full-on architect it. And then just bring it all back to base. Since we're safe, don't need to worry about oxygen or anything. I know oxygen requires attention. It'll get attention. Jeez. Hello. Gotta have as much, like, basic materials as possible. We might get, like, means of, like, an automatic income for materials. I don't know if we're gonna get, like, an away team or something. Would make sense, though. Wonder if there's an upper limit. There's gotta be an upper limit to how much you can carry, because we're at 132% weight. Surely you don't just get infinite weight. Maybe it goes up to 200 or something. Saw some late game gameplay from this game and got worried how this is gonna go. Yeah, and high tag. I've seen a few Metal Gears. I don't know if that's like, I assume it's post-game stuff. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Right, let's just teleport back. Put our shit away before we fuck around with the digger. We might not need to actually do anything with it, but best to be safe. But yeah, we'll see. I'm enjoying it as is. I'm having a good time with this game. No irony whatsoever. We just got a bunch of... We did a big expedition, and now we have a bunch of stuff that we can craft. And we also... you missed me harvesting my potatoes at the start of the stream. In-game. In Metal Gear Survive, not in real life. I am going to harvest more potatoes soon. I ate some of mine today, which were very nice. Along with some... what did I have? I had... yeah, I had some of the potatoes. They're really nice. Along with some... just regular ass boiled vegetables, including some beetroot and radish. That was nice. And I had some more soup. Oh, the fucking soup. It's so good. I love my tomato soup. Like, oh man. It's just perfect. It's like, I can't remember exactly what it is again, but it's like you know, there's soup stock, some onion, there's the tomatoes in there, there's a little bit of cream or whatever, and some other stuff, and like a little bit of pepper in there as well for a little bit of spice. It is so lovely made with the homegrown tomatoes and the homegrown pepper. Oh my god, I love it. It's like it's approaching new favorite food territory. I know it's basic, just being tomato soup, but it's really good soup, like really really good soup. But yeah, not done any potatoes. Well, I am gonna harvest more. There's still two more grow bags of potatoes, which are hopefully a little bit better than the last batch I got, but they were okay. The ones I've been having, just not as many. But I did tweet. I don't have much of a plant update, just my harvest for the day, which was a shitload of tomatoes. You know that shit is getting turned into more soup and more sauce. Hell yeah, brother! I love it. Yeah, it's like I've not been using the heater that I have in there too much because I don't have like a timer or a thermostat on it or anything. I'm gonna get the better one soon that does, so I can just have it automated a bit more. But I've just been using it in like afternoons and stuff like that to give it a bit more warmth and when it's particularly cold. And I think it's had an effect like that, and the more exposure to sunlight from having trimmed back a lot of the leaves and stuff. The fact that this many ripened up so quickly, and there's a bunch more that are like close but not quite there as well, so there's gonna be more. So if it keeps up at this pace, I'll probably get through the rest of the tomatoes maybe in a month. There's some that haven't started ripening yet, which maybe won't make it, but still getting plenty. I've not like been keeping count of how many I've harvested in total, but it's been a very good amount considering I've made a lot of mistakes and things haven't been ideal this time around. I've done very well for my first time trying to grow tomatoes. So those are great. Got a bunch of just extra gherkins that were hanging around as well, which are going to be pickled. And then I took this, which is that harvest. There's one strawberry in there as well. Like a Where's Waldo. Why would I say Where's Waldo? I'm not American. Where's Wally? Fuck. Oh my god. What being on the internet too long does to you. It takes away your national identity. Like calling Wally Wally. That's his name, damn it. But yeah, the two bowls on the left are what I harvested today. The thing on the right is just stuff that I have in from previous harvests, not including stuff that had already been made into soup. So I have that's just recent harvests, and I've been regularly harvesting tomatoes for like a few months. So done pretty goddamn well, I would say. Pretty happy with how the tomatoes have gone. Yeah, not much else going on. I just fed everything again today because it's the middle of the week, as I usually do. And that's about it, really. Right, weapon crafting. So, oh, it's a one-handed. It's a machete equivalent. Let's fucking go. I'll absolutely make that. Very affordable, for sure. This is my hit weapon or hit weapon type of choice. Hell yeah. The survival spear, which looks good. A lot more damage. And we have the rasp, which might be good to have at some point. Definitely afford to make it, but it's a bit of spency stuff. Certain weapons and defense units have elements. Okay. Kamen Rider Blade reference? There are 3 types of elements: flame, shock, and frost. Each element inflicts different amounts of damage and different added effects. Damage inflicted by elements also varies according to the type of enemy as well as mission conditions. Try crafting different items and test them for yourself. So flame's just going to be damage over time. Frost is freezing. Shock. Well, shock might, like, stun them in place. Or flame wouldn't, I guess. That's my guess. Yeah, make a shitload of these. I want flame arrows and heavy arrows, I guess. Equip those. And heavy arrows. Like, what are they? It's just double damage. Yeah, attack power change 200%. Sweet. Just no reason to make normal arrows, then. But can I have different ones on? Oh, I need more aluminium for the heavies. So we can't do much with that yet, but we'll get there. Make my spear as well whenever we use it. I won't equip it for now, but whenever I want a spear, that's the one I'll go to. We can get them upgraded as well, of course. Right. So I will go to customize these, but with the bow, we just have the one arrow type, like, in our slot. Unless, I don't know, maybe we can make more slots for that or something. Let's look at our gadgets and whatever else we've got here before we make any conclusions. Yeah, the improv binoculars might be useful. Long-range recon and intel support. Maybe we can do something with them that I'm not aware of. Sure, not using the lore. And yeah, it said we got like a gadget thing. So are we getting like an extra gadget slot? Is that what's in here? There's the field gloves. More defense. I don't think we have any gloves equipped. Oh no, we have the mother base field gloves. Well, that's starting stuff. Yes, left gadget sling. So we get a left slot. Cool. Just a small one, though. Maybe we can get bigger ones, and then we have more capacity. And that has to actually be equipped. Maybe we'd want to switch that out. Maybe you could, like, put an extra oxygen tank in one of those slots or something. Aluminium versus aluminum. Well, I'm not American. Hence the Where's Wally thing. So we say aluminium in this house, even if they decide to spell it wrong in the game. That's a skill issue on their part, I'm afraid. Nothing I can do about it. Right, definitely upgrade this. Take steel, which we don't have much of, but as long as it's just 1 per upgrade, we should be able to get it up to 5. For that big number. Oh wait, no, it went up to 2. But we can still get it to 5. Just exactly up to 5. Fantastic. And right, I guess I can only look at stuff I have equipped, which is a bit annoying because I would want to upgrade my spear also. Yeah, spear, please. I notice how under the attack equipped on the right, where it says primary back, you see the survival spear, it's got like a bunch of squares next to it, so maybe there's going to be like mods or I guess perks. It's probably perks, right? Because I know our gun has a perk. We can't actually see it there. But you see how it's got a perk? There's 4 slots for perks. And 4 slots on the mysterious thing on the right. So that's got to be perks, right? Surely it's perks. So actually right now, while not being leveled, the survival spear is worse than a level 5 pipe spear. Obviously upgrading will get us there. Oh, I do want to repair all. What does it take to repair stuff? Yeah, material. Stainless steel for the air tank, though. That's something to be wary of. So I would like to customize my spear, please. Oh, that's also steel. So, yeah, this spear is... It looks cooler, so it gets style points, but in terms of stats, it's a bit non-viable right now. So I'll stick with the bow, but I've got to consider my ammo. How do we switch ammo from here? Right. Because we've got... We only have 10 heavy arrows, so we might just want to go for the flame arrows. I could swear I saw something about being... No, I think you can equip more... Yeah, you can equip more arrows. Hold on. Hold on. If I equip 20 of those, and then equip 10 of these... No. I could swear I saw that was a thing that you could do. I'm gonna go look. I was like looking at Steam guides just to see if there was any worthwhile information. And there was like, yeah, unexplained and hidden mechanics guide. Hold on. Ammo. Let's see. It is possible to equip multiple arrow types at the same time on any bow. I told you. And switch them when needed. To do this, you need at least 1 quiver, which I don't think we have. Also, at least 2 different types of arrows. Equip the quiver in the gear menu, which occupies a survival gear slot. Okay. I kind of like that. The survival gear slot being a limited thing. You have to choose the benefits that you want. So I'll stick with the flame arrows for now. But I would like to get a quiver so I can do different kinds of arrows. Neat! Wonder if fire spreads. And... Oh, yeah. They gave me 2 slots over here, I think. So we... Oh yeah, we don't need Molotovs there. We have Molotovs on. Should refill on them, though. There you go. Do we have any extra? We have cardboard fences, which... forcibly moves creatures touched. Conveyor. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. So you can use that to create a RimWorld kill corridor. Just funnel them towards one spot and then have them come in that way. Interesting. I would assume it gets damaged, though. Yeah, you have to see. I'll have to give that a try at some point. So I have to make more of those. More fences, that is. Craft. That is not here. Is it gadgets? Yeah, gadgets. Is where we craft these. Thank you. Equip. Yeah, I don't care about chemical lights or anything like that. We're filled up on mollies. Med spray. Can make it. Good. So I can complete that quest as well. And I just have a heal. I guess I'll make more then. That takes its own slot. Good. Okay. We should have quit that first one, but we've got a med spray. We got an F-aid spray, like it's Resident Evil or something. Got a level, please, please, please. Put me in the other anime girl skinning machine. 2 whole levels? Hell yeah, brother. Right, what do we want? We're definitely still like the sprint swing might be really good to get. We can press on with our stats. We know Dex is important. We've more stamina increase. Yeah, I'll put one in the stamina increase. I was recommended that. The stomping attack could be really good, especially if I like knock a guy down with like the running punch or something like that. That can be good. These can all be good. Yeah, and there's not like too complex inputs for all this. At most, it's direction and attack. Right, we grab with press and hold left click as well. It's good to know. You could do that, like grab a guy, throw him into a group to throw them all off, and then go with the one-handed weapon while they're occupied. I'm gonna get the stomp. The stomp interests me. We can go further into Dying Light territory. All right. Or I guess that's more Zomboid territory, but you know. Yeah, open my loot boxes, please. I need my dopamine. Garbage. Who cares? I mean, it's common loot boxes, so you're gonna get common shit. Right, so we just need to head back. There's another wormhole over there, but we'll worry about what we're doing first. We just teleport there. And immediately deal with the situation. To transport 5, please. Get the wormhole digger. For whatever it is we needed that for. Again, I don't remember. I mean, ultimately, it's going to be used to get us back home. Because this is the device that makes the wormhole to go back to our dimension. Oh, we're just faulting it? I probably could have just done this, huh? Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't know.
With the fruits of this search, you've taken a great leap toward getting home.
I guess I can go for that other worm. That other wormhole digger then. We know that's in that direction. There's a strong Kuban. Oh, that's where those Kuban crystals were. They're even telling me to do it as a side op, even though I already found it. Nice. Yeah, we'll grab that at some point, but we might as well go for this wormhole. Gives us more options in the future, which is always desirable. Ah, it's nice having slightly stronger gear. Oh, the loot treadmill. It works on me, man. It works. Whether it's in survival crafting or in just like a looter shooter or whatever. You know, like I said, I've been playing Destiny 1 again. That shit works on me. I am not immune to loot propaganda. Ooh, steel. We need that. Good find. I guess this is kind of getting us where we want to go. And this is just Afghanistan. But I guess they've put new shit down. It's not recognizable. Yeah, this isn't what ruin is this? Unless is this why we have the quiet fight? Where are we? I don't know. Yeah. The map be like that. Yeah, we're dropping down here. We're not getting back up, but so it goes. Remember to equip this. Something just fell down. We're gonna do some stealth. Successful stealth. And then if things go bad, which they probably will, I'll need to do a stomp. I just noticed enemies have levels. I didn't even realize that. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I have to release the button. God damn it. Okay, fine. Yeah, I didn't last long. Yeah, he doesn't get knocked down from that. Okay. We've got the bow. We can test out fire arrows. Damn, they do good damage. Oh, and the fire spreads. Ooh. Oh, fire spread mechanics. I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic. I got back into it because I played Deep Rock Survivor. And I've been playing a bit of Flamethrower Driller. This reminds me of that. Just being the area denial guy. Yeah, fire's sick, actually. Yeah, fire was the difference I needed, I think. Backstab idiot. Yeah, and that was just with a couple of arrows. Fuck. No. No, I didn't want to stomp him. There's the stomp. You've seen it. Backstab. Dreadfully efficient. Yep. Nice. Yeah, it's being able to do little things like that and being able to have fire spread. Ooh, 1,000 cub from these guys. Oh, I should get you first. And get even more out of you. Yeah, 1,500. Come on, get him. Oh, he just died. So I can't extract him. Fuck. Yeah, it's like almost Far Cry-esque. You know, oh, guy's dying over there. Yeah, like setting dry grass on fire to create some area denial and kill a bunch of guys real quick. I say that having not played many Far Cries, mainly just 2. But I really like that kind of cool environmental stuff. It's not just that the elemental arrows deal an elemental damage or they have a gimmick on the target they hit, but also dry grass. Presumably, that is the dry grass and not just anywhere would do that. I mean, I wouldn't mind if anywhere did that because it's really strong. But if it means I have to kind of consider my environment and I get kind of an almost imsimmy, dare I say, synergy. But yeah, I'm not sure where this is. That's just a wooden barricade. We can just climb that. Anything up on the watchtower? Presumably we'll be able to build this kind of thing down the line. I can make an actually good base. Oh, there's more of Mother Base. That's good. And that must be where we're going. Anything else around here, though? Seemingly not. And there's our marker. So I guess maybe the marker just shows up if you get close enough to it when you're in the fog. Is just kind enough, not too kind. Is this somewhere I recognize? I'm gonna keep looking for places I recognize. Oh, is this where A Hero's Way happens? I recognize that tower. Is it? Yeah, I mean, this is the A Hero's Way building. This is where the commander is. And then he comes out when the guys come to see him, and then I headshot him. Okay, now I know where in the Afghanistan map we are. But there's a bunch of shit here, so it's not pure copy and paste, which I appreciate. Let go, not click. Getting confused with that control. Oh, he's really into that fence. He was fucking that fence. Damn. There you go. So yeah, if you can convince a wanderer that a noise they heard is coming from, like, the other side of a barricade, they will just fully engage with that instead of just walking around it because they're stupid. That's good to know. But yeah, it is. This whole bit, was this bit here, or do I just never engage with this? Because there's not the little, I guess it's been crushed, but like the toilet would be here, and then there'd be the generator here, and then you do go through here. So maybe it's different, or maybe I just never look at that bit of the area. Absolutely could have avoided making that noise. Clean water. Wow. What a find. This almost feels bigger on the inside. Maybe it's just the camera or something like that. But yeah, I mean, there's no doubt this is the Hero's Way area. I can't remember what it's called. So assuming I could get my bearings, I could find my way to other landmarks from here now. I figure out. I guess that would mean, because our base is north of here. So the main base is kind of central to the Afghanistan map. Not really near anything, I don't think. Not too, you know, not far from the south to be able to get down here, because this is close enough to the southernmost point of the map. Good stuff. I'll have to check upstairs as well. Yum yum. Goodies. I'll leave the wood and the nails. We've probably got a million trillion of those. Anything green I'll take, which they're giving us plenty of. Anything up here? I've got to give him credit, man. I hate to. Oh, my oxygen. I've got to give him some credit, because, like, it's a fairly smart reuse of existing assets. It's not like RGG tier or anything, but we're however many hours in, and I've only just figured out where on the map I am and seen, like, a place that I recognize. And even then, it's different. Right, so I didn't see any containers. I'll have a look up here. There might be something. Speaking of RGG, by the way, no doubt I'll talk about this more tomorrow when we play Judgment, but I'm really fucking jazzed about Kiwami 3. I'm really jazzed about it. Because, like, I wasn't, like... I know there have been people who've been saying, like, oh, we don't need a Kiwami 3. What's the point of remaking 3? But I was like, not hyped for it either. It's just like, you know, it's a thing. We knew about it. Like, we knew they were making a Kiwami 3. It was leaked. But, yeah, look, here's all the little biddies that I always crawl past. My god. So familiar, yet unfamiliar. But, yeah, it looks really good. And, I think Yakuza 3's story is really good. The only issue with Yakuza 3, in my eyes, is that the gameplay is rough. Understandably, given, you know, it was very early PS3. But, you know, everyone blocks too much, etc., etc., the usual stuff. So there would have been a climbing spot here, so there might just not be climbs in this game, unless they just moved them. I don't know. Anything cool in here? Some wood that I don't really need. Oh, hello! There was you. Get owned, idiot. Oh, there's a few of them. There's a few of them. So time to find out about fire. I mean, yeah, there's dry grass in here, so I guess I'm not finding out, but... Still neat. Ow! Oh, I don't want to be grabbed while you're on fire. That's not great for my health. There we go. We're fine. Not my most elegant. I'm not bleeding or anything. My health's just low. My health is going down. Wait, why? Oh, my oxygen. My oxygen's empty. Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Yeah, running out of oxygen really drains your health. That's a place... that's a position where I would have appreciated Virgil maybe speaking up. Oh, yeah, we got a spoiled potato. Shit, I gotta eat these. And when we get back, I gotta... like, just cook all of them. I'll have some dirty water. A little bit. Not infected. Let's go. Puggies? Walker, Wanderers, Zeds, Deados, Biters, Infected, Deadites. Now, Deadites are different. Deadites... I feel like, you know, everything has to do the, you know, not calling them zombies shtick. But I feel like you earn that if your zombies are distinct enough. Because Deadites are weird, more demonic things rather than just being zombies. So I grant Evil Dead that. Evil Dead deserves to be granted a lot of things. I've not actually watched any of the movies, but I really want to at some point. Deadites and more zombies than Deados? What are Deados? What are Deados from? Deados is really funny. I don't know if I've heard it before, but I like Deados. I allow Deados because it's funny. R.I.P.D. Oh, that's right. Oh, God. Thanks for reminding me that R.I.P.D. exists. Jesus. I can't see the light anymore. Oh, there it is. There you go. And I did not watch R.I.P.D., thankfully. That does not seem like the best watch. Oh, wait. See that other one that's down. Can I get the sneak attack on him without alerting him? Yeah. Gaming. Well, I guess I'll just leave the other ones alone. Oh, no, I won't. Okay, then. Stomp. Stomp doesn't do the most, huh? Come here. Doesn't matter how much damage my primary weapon does if I can just backstab everyone. Assassin's Creed moment. Alright. Right, we're on our way. It's over there. Let's maybe get off the road a little bit. I don't want to stray too far because there might be buildings. Ooh, cub. RPD has a video game? Does it? And I guess it is of the era. The era of needless video game adaptations of schlock. Looking at you. I guess one isn't of that era, but looking at you. Both Avatar video games. Only played the older one. Wasn't good. With co-op? Oh, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Certainly not. Certainly not. I know what you're suggesting. Look, I'm already going to subject Caleb to Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, and he's experienced Halo 4. How much more does he need to suffer? No, 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 no.
Activate the wormhole
Okay.
transporter and expand the
I'm gonna
area you can search.
pop up on O2 again. Just once. There we go. Yeah, certainly of that era. Okay. You're not looking at me. That's good. There's one on the ground who I will deal with. I am aware. I have awareness. Situational and otherwise. Not so much social. So dealing with this guy, I don't really want to spend a flame arrow on him. I assume we just don't get those back. Yeah, just beat the shit out of him, I suppose. So when I knocked that guy down and then like stomped him, I was able to do the Fulton. I guess like kills with weapons create non-viable bodies, however you want to call it. Okay, we're gonna fence this up. They might be able to get in, like, breaking through these windows, but we'll deal with that. That'll be a good enough filter. No. There you go. Place that. No, the man is going to have suffered enough. And I have suffered enough. I don't need RIPD in my life. Ow. Stomp him. Stomp him. Okay, stomp. Stomp is not good as just like a full combo. As a finisher, yes. Full combo, no. Is there a container somewhere? Is it in here? Yes. There you go. I'm gonna mash. But right, yeah, Kiwami 3. Kiwami 3. Oh my god. Like, not only Yakuza 3 in Dragon Engine with good combat, and you know, it's looking like small heavy arrows, special quivers, small quiver, materials case. Okay, we've got quivers, baby. Published by Atlas. What the hell? Atlas just has published some of the weirdest shit imaginable, man. What the hell? But yeah, like the gameplay I've been told it looks like, because I haven't played Gaiden, but it just looks like Gaiden, like Kiryu's Gaiden moveset plus just original shit that wasn't in Gaiden, plus like his new weapon-based fighting style. And Kiryu has a weapon-centric fighting style now, like he's Majima or Shinada or something, which is crazy. Love that. Yeah, looking forward to that. And also Dark Ties. We've got playable Mine, something I never thought we would ever get. Playable Mine in his own. It seems, I don't know. We'll see if it's like, because they're calling it a Gaiden. It's Yakuza 3, it's like a Dragon 3 Gaiden. Dark Ties. But it's being included as like, it's being bundled together with Kiwami 3, like Majima Saga was with Kiwami 2. Apparently, like, Kiwami, or like the Gaidens were meant to be DLCs in the first place, and they kind of just expanded into being way more. Yeah, see how we get no, oh shit, no fire on the floor? Because there's no short grass around here, but it's still real good. I'm a fan of fire arrows. Pop. Yeah, we gotta wait a bit longer on this one. Easy. Easy. So much damage. Yeah, it's like, isn't it like only the second time? Well, it depends, right? The Yakuza games, you generally don't play as people who are in the Yakuza. You know, Kiryu was at the start of 1, so for like a moment you get to play as him as a Yakuza. But then for the rest of the series, no. Then we have Majima Saga, which is very short, but it does exist. And he's in the Yakuza at that time. And he's playable in 0, but he's kind of been kicked out at that point. So I don't know if that counts. Yo, Saejima, both times we played as him, he's been in exile. So can't really count that. Tanimura and Akiyama obviously have never been members of the Yakuza. We've played, you know, we're gonna, later, when we play Last Judgment, we're gonna play as Kaito. But he's also ex-Yakuza. But this time it's Mine, and it's like the story of Mine joining the Yakuza in the first place. You know, going from being a businessman to being a Yakuza, and like, there's like a bunch of focus on Kanda as well, which is crazy. And they've even got like the voice actor. You know, he was, I can't remember his name, but he was the guy, he was in 6, he was a character in 6, and he was a likeness character in 6 as well. But we talked about it, where he had like a bit of a what do you call it? He had the Yakuza situation where it's a face or voice actor who has a scandal. There you go, a scandal. And then they get replaced. But no, like Rikia got replaced because I think Rikia's guy had a scandal apparently, which I didn't know. So Rikia got replaced, and Rikia's weird because new Rikia is a likeness actor. But he kind of does, he just doesn't look like one. Like, he kind of just looks like a guy. He looks like a generic NPC from a Yakuza game. But that's just actually what that guy looks like. Which is, maybe fucked up to say that about a human being. But he does look like a Yakuza NPC goon, unfortunately. There's nothing up here. Got it. So we can slide down quick. So that's weird. Mikio looks the same because he's not a likeness character. But, I can't remember his name. But, like, the head of the family, the patriarch, he is a different likeness character. But his new likeness looks good. So, I don't really mind that. And those are kind of just the only weird things. Oh, and they changed Kiryu's shit! I don't know why they did that. Oh, we got more roads now. But they changed Kiryu's shit! So I guess, actually, yeah, if this is where Hero's Way is, then this is like the southernmost bit of the map. And then up here is where that one ruin would be, but it isn't. I guess? Weird. I'll have a better idea of it when I actually explore more of the map, I guess. But yeah, fucking Kiryu's iconic Okinawa shirt is now green. It's now a green Hawaiian shirt. instead of a red one. So for that reason alone, I mean, I probably would anyway with my now more powerful PC. But for that reason alone, I'm going to be buying it on PC. Because 100% people are going to mod that shit back in on day one. That is the most... I mean, Rakia, fake Rakia is a bit weird. But maybe I'll get used to him. But the shirt is unacceptable and fucked up. And they're like, actually, they're going further with the idea of the Kiwami game. I was watching... I was going to sleep very late. And then I was like just looking immediately before going to sleep. And I didn't even realize that we were having a... There was the RGG Summit and then like the Direct. Where they showed off a bunch of this stuff and had a bunch of information about it and showed gameplay. What was I going to say? Fuck. Oh, I hate how bad my memory is. No. Basically, I looked at it. I looked that the event was going on. I was like, oh, I'll have a quick look just before I go to sleep. And it was the moment, it was like the very end of the Dark Ties announcement. Where it was just like, hey, Gaiden, Yakuza 3 Gaiden, Mine Saga. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then I was just awake for another hour or so. Just watching the rest of it. Because holy fuck, bro. Holy fucking fuck. Yeah, playable Mine. It's the first time we've played as an antagonist, like an actual just full-on villain, which is great. And it's going to be really interesting. And yeah, Kanda, there you go. I was talking about Kanda, because they got his actor back, who was also in 6. And there's a bunch of stuff centered around him, even though he's a weird rapist, but I guess we're just making him likable now. But hopefully, but there's so much shit. There's so much shit to look forward to with Kiwami 3, because 3 is such a fucking funny game. Like, Andre Richardson is there, and they have the original voice actor for him. Still the same guy. So, hopefully, all the bad English is still going to be there. There's Joji. We're going to have beautiful eyes in Dragon Engine. Oh, my God. Like, that's going to happen. Like, if you're looking for Mine, he's up on the roof, or whatever. Like, we're going to get that. We actually saw the cutscene where Mine looks at the picture of himself as a child, and it's the same fucking picture from Yakuza 3, which looks kind of out of place in Dragon Engine, but it's extremely funny. And we know he's, like, there's going to be Mine karaoke. And the one song we know he has, I'm sure he's going to have an original one, but we know he has Bakami Tai because we saw him singing that in the Direct. And every time there's Bakami Tai, there's the little CG cutscene bit, right? And the CG cutscene for Bakami Tai always includes the person singing the song looking forlornly at a picture that represents their regret. And 100 million fucking %, the picture that Mine looks at in Bakami Tai is going to be that picture of himself as a kid. And it's going to be so funny. I clocked it immediately as soon as he started singing Bakami Tai. I can't wait for that. Yeah, I can't wait for the Kanda backshots in 4K. Kanda backshots in 120 frames per second on PC. Holy shit, brother. I mean, I guess we had it on PC before, but oh my God. It's going to be so good. But yeah, they're taking the idea of Kiwami further, is what they were saying. So, like, they're making more considerable changes to the story, which, if it were any other company and any other franchise, I would be worried about that in a remake. But for me, Kiwami 1 is the strongest proof to me that they needed to do that shit sooner, because, like, Yakuza 1 story is dog shit, and Kiwami does nothing to make it any better, and its sub-stories don't help either. So it needed that. Kiwami 2 was fine, because I don't mind Yakuza 2's story, outside of a few things. But, like, there's more reason to do it, because 3 is the game where Kashiwagi dies, but they retconned that. And, like, when they were talking about, oh, we're going to change certain scenes, the scene they were showing was Kashiwagi's death. So they're going to do that. Like, they're gonna retcon that. We might, because Andre Richardson survives 3 as well. So we might get changes in those final scenes, which could maybe lead to Mine surviving also. Potentially, maybe. Maybe. If we get to see how Andre survived. To be in future games. Maybe. Maybe. But I'm really fucking excited about it. I went from like, oh yeah, you know, 3 remake. Okay, like I played 3 like a while ago, so not like I need to play it again. But then I saw it, and I saw like Dragon Engine Okinawa and Ryukyu, or whatever it is. And like Dragon Engine, like the new fighting style, good combat. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna buy this game. Like, we're gonna play it. That is going on the marathon. We're gonna play Yakuza 3 again. God damn it, I can't escape. Anyway, we got the digger.
Finally, we can
I'll talk more about that tomorrow. I said I wouldn't. I was gonna talk more about it tomorrow, and then I just drop everything to talk about it extensively. But very excited.
You know, Reeve,
They didn't talk about
you
Stranger
really
Heaven,
think we should just leave like
Stranger Than
this?
Heaven much, not Stranger of Paradise. They didn't talk about Stranger Than Heaven much, but that's probably still a good ways out. But we got plenty to keep me busy till then.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we should just leave.
We can't be the only ones who've ended up here. We can go home anytime now, right? So why don't we help the captain save as many people
Yeah,
as
we have a
can?
mission, so we can't leave, and Miranda's too nice, and
Look,
Reeve is gonna
I'm not
agree
kind
for
of
some
charity
reason.
worker here.
Hmm.
I'll help out as long as there's a common mission. But once that's over, me and the captain are done. Tell me you
Oh.
understand that.
We are enemies, so...
How can you be so...
Look, you don't know the backstory, okay? You came here from the start of Phantom Pain, while we came here from the Underground Zeros.
The captain and I are more than
It's time
capable
travel.
of rescuing castaways ourselves.
Yeah, you can go.
Feel free to return.
Shut up, Virgil. I just hate male Virgil. He talks too slow. Female Virgil's okay. Not just my bias towards female robots. Complete an order, nice. All right. Good little expert. Campfire and hanging pot. Yes, rainwater tank. Ooh. Campfire and hanging pot. Okay, we can totally sort out our food. I'm gonna cook all my potatoes as well. Let's fucking go. All right, so let's actually, yeah, deconstruct the stuff that needs deconstructing. So we don't need the weapons workbench anymore. That can go. And we don't need the shitty campfire because we can make a better one. So I'm gonna put it down here. Campfire and hanging pot. And just rotate it around. No, that's not how you do it. There you go. Rotate it around. There we go. Now we can purify water and cook a bunch more recipes. Fantastic. And nothing else I care about there. Okay, let's cook my shit right now. Not like there's no urgent need to purify water, but the potatoes need baking because they're gonna rot. We don't want that. And I got plenty of cub right now, so just craft everything up so we just have a strong supply of prepared food. Yeah, that rainwater tank. We got to look at that. Okay, move to inventory. I guess those have weight though, so I shouldn't be carrying all this food. But we will cook everything up. No, not to inventory, damn it. Yeah, send to storehouse. I'm gonna make a habit of that. Now, canteen, clean water, yes. Yeah, these, at least some of these we want to have in our inventory. We have a lot of bottles of dirty water, but we don't have any other use for them, so they should all be crafted up. Move to inventory for now. And right, we get like, what? Yeah, it takes 3 bottles of dirty water to make a bottle of clean water. But I guess we don't get the bottles back. I hope we get the canteens back. That's probably why the canteens are better for doing this. So I should make more canteens. Yeah, bottles of clean water are also used in a lot of these recipes. But unless we can... Yeah, we can also use canteens for that. That's why there's 6 recipes there. But yeah, we need more ingredients. We need a lot of milk. We're gonna have to actually do some animal husbandry. But, you know, when we're allowed to. What's going on here? Here? Oh, the quiver! Right. So, okay, the quivers have specific ammo types that they accept as well. So this one only takes normal arrows. This one only takes heavy arrows. I guess I'll make both. Send to storehouse for now. I'll probably will have the heavy arrows. Oh, we have another survival gear slot. Neat. So I guess I could carry both quivers, actually. So I can have normal arrows, heavy arrows, and flame arrows. Will they all display? Probably, I would assume not. Like, I'm showing. I've got a quiver showing now. Lewd, I know, but put my small quiver on also. No conflict there. No, it doesn't show an additional quiver, but it shows that you have a quiver, which is okay by me. Right, we've got to repair our oxygen tank as well, plus everything else. And I guess we should look at ammo again. Might move these benches around at some point. But yeah, more ammo is always a concern now. Many of these I can make. I want to be using heavy arrows. Yep, and I can just put them in my quiver, and there they are. Sweet. Yep, make plenty of those in the inventory. Here you go. And I guess I'll make a bunch of normal arrows as well, because I can hold them, and I can certainly afford to make them. That'll probably do. Just put them, yeah, put them on the quiver. So it's a 50 capacity quiver. That's a small quiver. That's not bad. Even if you're not switching out ammo types, that actually gives you just a lot more capacity overall, too. Very neat. Very, very neat. Right, rainwater collector? Is that a thing we can do? I saw we had a recipe for that. Yes, rainwater tanks. Small tank for storing water resources. Shared resource. The amount of water resources stored increases with each situation update. If managed by crew, becomes a water source from which dirty water can be drawn. So the water still has to be purified. But it works. It works. I guess we'll just throw them up near the crops and yeah, make both. We can certainly afford to. So that should be, yeah, it's managed by the base development team, which is the only team we have right now. So that will passively produce some water, and we can store it. Sweet. Let's have a look. Yeah, just basic water tanks. Don't know how these are supposed to just be capturing water naturally, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, neat. Okay. Our survival situation is massively improved. Let's eat. I should eat. And then sort out my inventory. Because my weight... Like, where is my weight? Like, I'm at 31 out of 75 weight. We can push that down by getting rid of stuff. Should probably just discard these spoiled vegetables now. Now that I've got a lot more going on. So I'll drink up some of my clean water. Hell yeah, brother. I'll eat my wolves. And then we don't need that many potatoes. So we're going to put some of those away. And that should bring my weight down a little bit. Just do an inventory audit into the repository. I guess we have, like... Yeah, we have loadouts. I should make a loadout. Let me clean out my inventory, and then we'll make a loadout. Then, presumably, it will, like, fill/put away as necessary from my inventory, I would hope. I would hope. We'll have to see. Manage possessions. There we go. We have some rations as well. We have emergency stuff. Let's, not move to inventory. I want to switch over to my side. I want to put stuff in the storehouse, not the other way around. Revival pills. Huh. I have revival pills. Good to know. I should carry an antidote on me. Yeah, these have a fair bit of weight as well. I might want to just carry one of each. I maybe don't need as many. I probably want as many empty bottles as possible still. Not carrying any materials, of course. We're down to 30 weight, though. Let's take out or deposit consumables. How do I... Oh, one. The one is on the little arrow between my inventory and the storehouse, and I couldn't even see it. There's a drop shadow on it, but it's barely visible. There you go. 1 and 3. Fuck's sake. I certainly don't need as many clean waters as that, and I definitely don't need that many spuds, much as I love them. That takes 2 off my weight. Then... we don't get sprains many often. I'll keep like 2 bandages. We haven't had fatigued. We haven't had bruised. We're not going to get like poisoned by food or infected very much anymore. We'll just carry 1 of each just in case. That brings our weight down, so we'll be able to more effectively carry stuff. I gotta assume there's going to be survival gear that will let us just have a better equip load. Right, loadout. Let's do a loadout. Yes, I want to register a loadout. Update with current selection. Yes, okay. So, well, I should fill up on fences and stuff. Not exactly where I want it. Gadgets I want. Here we are. But that's handy to have. I do like me a good option for thingy. I should make some of these in excess. Yeah, just make like 36 of these to go in the storehouse. Or whatever. 6 of them using 36, I guess. Or whatever. They make a few more. Not that many. Yeah, just make like a few more so my loadout can pull from that, from the repository. Do with some more Molotovs as well. Not that many. Just this many. There we go. I guess Molotovs will have the fire spread effect, even without there being dry grass nearby. They have a utility separate from the fire arrows. Just check where we're at with arrows again. I know we looked at it a minute ago. But it can always be worth it to make more, since this is kind of my loadout now. Would be good to have more in the tank, again, for the loadout to pull from. That's all those I can make into the storehouse. And I'll make some more normal arrows. I don't intend to have too many, though. I want to move over to heavy arrows once it's feasible for me to do so. Okay, good stuff. I guess we're gonna... I gotta assume starting the wormhole digger is gonna start a defense event or something. That seems like the thing that would cause that. Okay, not far off another level. The stomp's been okay for us so far. I guess having a parry would be nice. Or we go for a stat. We can do more damage. Or go for Dex again. I'm going to go for Dex again, because Dex is really good. Yeah, and we can't do that for a bit. But Dex good. We love Dex. Right, what do you have going on, Virgil? Oh, orders. Gathered. Adhesive. Nice. Cool. Oh, I have to kill Wanderers with firearms for this one. I was wondering why that didn't trigger. Okay. I guess I'll do that whenever we do this defense. Oh, and I have to make more med sprays. It wasn't just 1 med spray. I gotta pay more attention to these things. Let me just see if I can do that. Oh, that's actually a gadget, isn't it? Even though it's a healing item, it's a gadget. Med spray. No, need more aluminium. Okay, then. And I believe I did have a med spray that I accidentally put away, didn't I? And I actually want that. That would be... Actually, no, that wouldn't be here. That would be in change equipment because it's a gadget. So, you give me another med spray. Thank you. We have more of those. We have our Molotovs. I guess we could carry more Molotovs. You just have to occupy more slots with them, which is cool. But, no, we're good there. All right, register that loadout. We got it just down to 20 kilograms. Not too bad. Not great, not terrible. Oh! Okay, that was just a rock, not a Molotov. Thank fucking Christ. Keep hitting E. Okay. Time to dig my wormhole. Not a euphemism, by the way. Yeah, this tech just exists in the late 70s. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Again, it's the same issue as with Phantom Pain. With there being advanced technology. The Patriots suppressed this. Why it has cool tribal tattoos on it, I don't know. But I'm not complaining because it looks cool. Huh. Wasn't really what I was expecting from digging, but it was cool. Portal's all the way up there, though. What are we going to do with that? This thing even working right? Rotation indicates digging. I'm beginning to see. Okay. Yeah, it just has to do a thing to create the potential for a wormhole, and then it digs, and then that triggers other wormhole events, which is why we get invaded. I see. Not like wanderers are just drawn to it. They're forcibly brought here, presumably from elsewhere in this dimension, because there aren't any of these elsewhere, right? Right. Okay. I did not fully build my fence ahead of this, which I really should have done, but the majority of them are coming from the front, and we are covered on the sides a little bit, so I'm going to say we're okay. It's literally just us managing the defense here. We do get enemies shown on the minimap, though, Sandy. We can kind of go against them preemptively while they're in this flammable grass. Yeah. They passed by. They're only level 6 guys, though. We've dealt with worse than that. No problem. Okay, back we go. Back we go. Yeah, 7 minutes. Right. I didn't even notice that. Shit. That is a defense. And hi, Carmine. Hello. You're here just in time. Hey, that was going to be my building materials in the future. You jerks. But hello. We're playing Metal Gear Survive, which I actually enjoy. I might become a defender of this game, because I think it's kind of fun. Come on, I was going to break those down later when I could. But thanks for coming by. You were playing more trails. Hell yeah. An all-encompassing, heavenly, warming, imperially blazing, magnificently unclouding, golden, guiding, inescapable sunshine beam raid. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, we're doing the mobile game zombie base defense segment of Metal Gear Survive. Actually, I don't know how to switch the ammo types on this. Oh, there we go. I'll just take my regular arrows, thanks. There we go. But it's a cool game. I think it's good. Like, the combat's got some stuff going on. I'm fighting guys off through fences right now, because that's the easy thing to do. But you can do a little bit of, not exactly schmovement, but you can do a little bit of action. Should have equipped a spear for this. That probably would have been a smart thing. Here it gets super grindy. I've played myself. It's cool to see you trying it. Yeah, it probably does. We're still very early game. Right, we get these arrows back too. So there's probably, well, less need for a quiver, but it's what I have a quiver for, so there we go. But it's got like survival elements that I appreciate. Nice. Like, you know, just the way the gear upgrades work and you get progressively stronger, build up your base. That kind of stuff is compelling to me. I was, you know, comparing to Abiotic Factor earlier, which is a much better game than this, but I just think it's neat, is what it comes down to. But yeah, look at that. Look how I can use fire arrows to, like, burn this dry brush to create an area denial, as long as I land it, which I did. And then, yeah, because I couldn't switch my arrows out until I got a bunch of quivers. Now I can do that. It's neat. Got a bit sucked into Sky. Its first chapter ended up going for 9 hours. Yeah, it happens. Many such cases. Right, fuck you. There you go. All right, this guy's an idiot and ignoring me, so I can go for the Dark Souls backstab, or not. I can go for the stomp. There you go. But yeah, there's a little bit of Dark Souls in here, genuinely, but there's a little bit of Dying Light, a little bit of Metal Gear. It's weird. Weird in a good way. Weird, non-derogatory. And I kind of dig it for being weird. And, like, you know, say what you like about the reuse of assets, but, like, I think they do pretty effective work reusing the assets. Like, I didn't know I didn't know where I was in the map until just earlier. I only just figured it out. And I was just spending much time, talking about the Yakuza news with Kiwami 3. Which I'm really excited about, actually. It looks really good. My fence! There, I gotta intercept those. Setting the grass on fire with an arrow reminds me of Tsushima. Yeah, it is Tsushima-y. Only thing I could think of to compare earlier was Far Cry, but Tsushima's a better comparison, yeah. Fuck. There you go. Gotta aim better. I gotta go back and play that game and finish it. I've played a bunch of it, just never finished it, as I've said before, but goddamn excellent game. But yeah, it's the Ghost of Tsushima of Metal Gear. Let's go with that. That lost to you. Good thing with regular arrows is I can actually just pick them back up. Flame arrows, not so. These are nice and cheap. And renewable. Gimme. I'll go and get more. Yeah, Stomp Finish is neat. It's like, you've got stuff like that. Like, that's where the Dying Light comparisons come in. Where you've got stuff like that. You've got, hold on. I gotta navigate the menu with my mind. Yeah, you've got the Stomp. You've got the, like, directional... I have to do it with a melee weapon. But the directional dodge. Oh, shit. They're coming from behind. Uh-oh. And we'll get it later. I don't have it yet. But the ability to parry enemy melee attacks and then throw them in a direction off the parry. Okay, you're dead. What's going on over here? You know, it's engaging and just the right amount of intense with the defense mechanics. You don't just do it here. You have to go out. I'll show you once we're clear of this invasion here. But the map is largely covered by this mist that you need an oxygen tank to, you know, safely traverse. And that runs out over time as you're in there. But it also, like, it doesn't show where you are on the map, and, like, you lose your map markers and stuff like that. Like, they were not overly kind to the player. Like, they do some things that are not, like, extremely easy babby game shit. Which is surprising, and I respect it. Yo, thanks for the arrow. Whew. Okay, not too bad. Definitely got to build up my defenses for next time I do this, though. I just had this partial fence. You know, you got to go out there, and then once you've gone out there, like, it doesn't show you the map. You've got to map the entire world out. And once you get back from your journey, it clears up the bit of the map that you went through, but not during the trip. But yeah, we were just... I mean, the story is definitely there. There's not much going on with the story, which is unusual for a Metal Gear, but the gameplay is compelling. That's enough for me. Yeah, we were trying to open up the wormhole to go back home, maybe, and it didn't work. Damn. And we're just some random creator character with no voice lines. But not like Venom Snake, though. The same can be said for Venom Snake in Phantom Pain. Thank you, Virgil. I had to get a mod to shut Virgil up, because Virgil, that AI, will be like, you need to drink water, you need to stop sprinting so your stamina can recover, like, constantly. It's very annoying.
Analysis reveals that there was insufficient energy to generate a wormhole. After recalculations following this failure,
you don't have much power generation here.
The energy from Kuban energy is not enough.
We were just putting our cub in there, I suppose.
To generate a wormhole home, we must obtain a higher purity crystallized energy, iris energy.
It appears as though the information on the wormhole...
Shut up. Male Virgil. I hate male Virgil. He's so annoying and so slow. I just skip his dialogue. Can Kuban be weaponized? Is it explosive? I would assume so. If it's not, like, reactive enough to be explosive, it is an energy source. And we literally just saw a big old laser beam, so you could probably make an energy weapon with it.
My money would be on good luck.
Oh? But, a Kuban missile crisis? Ah! Yeah, maybe. I'm sure you could pack it into a warhead or something. I want a laser gun, though.
My name is Joseph Gruen. I'm in charge of the deep.
Oh, this is the other guy from the intro who was a dickhead.
I'm communicating with you through the small wormhole you managed to open, though it probably won't stay open for long.
Mm-hmm.
There is a discrepancy in your explanation. According to records, the project is led by none other than Good Luck, not you.
Yeah, but there's time travel shit going on. Who knows when we're talking to?
He's been relieved of duty.
Oh no, Good Luck.
His repeated violation.
No, we don't have a Kojima name on the team.
The upper echelon can no longer turn a blind eye.
Hmm.
He is a brilliant man and my friend. I have supported him to the best of my ability, but even I could not protect him in light of his sending an outsider to Dite. Such reckless behavior.
I mean, there's already plenty of other outsiders here, because wormholes are just fucking opening.
Reckless? So the captain's mission...
All Good Luck's doing. Our organization never sanctioned it.
Yeah, I don't expect anything cool to happen with the characters. There are tapes. I had like a glimmer of hope, because this guy, Reeve, is an XOS soldier, and we're, you know, MSF. He got portaled when the portal opened immediately after the events of Ground Zeroes, but they've not really done anything with that. He's just a guy. Hmm.
I imagine Good Luck wanted to use you to recover the Core's data so that he could secure the technology for himself.
I don't know. I don't care. I just want to get the data and then go home.
As of now, my job is to bring you back safe and sound.
Okay, that's compelling. He cares about our good health, I guess.
File mentions securing data critical to the captain.
Hmm.
I think the captain should stay
Yeah, I guess we
behind
have a
until
motive
this
we don't know about.
objective is completed.
Critical data. Oh, the arm, I suppose.
Oh yeah, we've got a glowy arm. It's not actually come up. We've not done anything with it.
You have the section's medical technology to thank for your recovery.
Hmm. Yeah, it got cut off by a portal closing, and then it grew back.
The arm?
Hmm. Also, Miranda's here. She's a nurse. She's a nurse from the hospital at Cyprus at the start of Phantom Pain, specifically. Like, she got brought in from further in the future when shit was going down at Cyprus.
Ah, yes, a personal
There's
matter.
very weird stuff going
In
on.
any case, this was all a fantasy, driven by one man's selfish desires. I am truly sorry for what you've had to go through, Captain.
Nah, that's bullshit, I'm afraid.
What about the remainder of the mission? Explore Dite and rescue any survivors of the Charon core.
Well, you are already there. There can be no doubt that the data the core acquired would be of great use to mankind.
So, mission hasn't actually changed at all.
Continue with that part of the mission, however much you can do. It
And you're
would be
probably
sincerely
lying about
appreciated.
wanting to get us back safe and sound as well.
Of course, I'm not trying to force you.
Let's
Not
do
trying
it,
to force
Captain.
you. I mean, we
should
have to
save
go
as
do
many
more
people
shit
as we
if we
can.
want to go back home.
Well, it looks like we're going to get cut off soon. I will do everything I can to ensure you make it home. I'm sending all data I have on the core over this line.
Cool.
We received it just
Probably
before the
tapes I
core
won't
went
listen
silent.
to.
It's heavily corrupted. We can only make out bits and pieces, but if you go through it carefully, you may find information on singularities. That's where you can obtain iris energy.
Shouldn't you... Don't you have, like, analysts to pour over that and get us the important bits? Instead of throwing it to us, like a handful of guys and a fucked up AI?
I am praying for your success.
Maybe they don't have an AI on the other side that could do it, maybe. Whatever. Stop overanalyzing the story of Metal Gear Survive. Who gives a shit?
Your new top mission priority is to return home from Dite.
Oh, we got a sub-story, whatever, from... I can't even call it that. It's not, they're not in-depth enough for that. Side off
Make your way there.
from Miranda. Miranda. What do you have to give me? Oh, right, loot boxes. There's loot boxes in this game, by the way. Nice. Epic. Well, not epic. It's epic's the highest rarity tier. Rare materials. Great. Okay. Thank you. Right, Miranda. What's going on? This is my potato fields, by the way.
Please, I want you to listen to what I have to say.
Oh. So she didn't actually have anything to say. It was just sub-story. Okay. Huh. So I guess... I don't know if there's actually like a side-op list or if they're just throwing these at you. So I guess we'll go for that. We can basically teleport over there. Digging from singularity now possible. So we'll just be back there again, which we can just teleport to. That's no problem. But yeah, this is what I was talking about with the map, is we have our base, and then you just kind of got to discover the rest, even though it is familiar. Like, we know it. Like, is it up here? Yeah, this is where in Phantom Pain you do A Hero's Way, where like one of the first regular missions in the game, where you have to assassinate or capture the commander with the beret. That's there. So we are in Afghanistan. And it was only once I found that that I figured out exactly where we are. So, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for other landmarks as we go. That's just crystals again. But I guess, yeah, they just give you those if you want to go farm out crystals. I might hit those up off stream or something at some point. Yeah, we're kind of good on food and stuff right now, too. So let's just hit up the distress signal, I suppose. Where do we want to go there from? What would be the best way? We could transport a 2. I don't know if we have a good route just to over here. Maybe we'll do. We'll just go there. We'll just go there. It's fine. We'll want to refill on ammo real quick. Not you. Get lost, Virgil. I just want supplies. Supply loadout, please. And that should... Yes, refill my ammo. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good feature. Better loadout mechanics than Phantom Pain, honestly. And we got a level. Yes. Sweet. Yeah, this is why we got all our Dying Light moves, like the combat step. Quick gathering. Yeah, this is the, like, well, you grab and then kick them in a direction, but then there's this one, which is parry an attack and kick the enemy in a direction, which is kind of like the, like, dodge and then throw an enemy in a direction from Dying Light. That's why I keep saying it's Dying Light. So that would be good. That and the grab, maybe. We're good on dex. More strength is always going to be good. I can get more life. Or I could go in for, like, the sprint attack. Maybe? Do we want that? Or do we want one of these? I'm gonna get this. I want to parry. It might save me some damage down the line. Right, let's teleport to where we're going. So, we'll try... Because this is very, like, blocked off, and it's hard to get past there with all the shit going on at the ruins. So, we'll go to Transporter 2 and try to make our way there and go east. Alright, so we're headed that way. But that marker's going to disappear as soon as we go into the fog proper. You kind of actually do have to have your wits about you. You have, like, little glowy things indicating points of interest. There you go. I'm in the dark. Do not know. Oh, we do have a compass, right. I was like, I wasn't sure if we had a compass, but we do. It's just in the threat ring. Because, by the way, of all the Metal Gear things to have in it, this game has the, like, threat/sense ring from Metal Gear Solid 4. You know, a thing that 5 didn't have at all. Yeah, when there's stuff nearby, when there's enemies nearby, you get the little sense ring, like this. And it tells you where enemies are. Ooh, that's a container. Has unique loot. And, like, recipes and stuff. But fucking insane. I actually quite liked that feature. As an alternative to Soliton Radar. There we go. I guess I like every option, really. Like, Soliton Radar is nice, of course. Having the threat ring, or the sense ring, or whatever, is nice, because it gives you info about what's close to you, but you still have to do a bit of manual scouting for things further away. And then, you know, you have the intel system from Phantom Pain, which kind of ultimately ends up with you just knowing where everyone is, but you have to build that up, so I don't really mind it. Works well with the rest of the game systems. Oh, god damn it, I keep hitting E to mantle. It's not E to mantle. Oh. Get backstabbed, idiot. See, it's Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls 1. I should know. I've been playing Dark Souls 1. You just get behind the enemy after they whiff, and then you get a backstab. Simple as that. Up. I gotta not crouch too much, because that takes up stamina. Mash space. Okay, and there's not Bethesda lockpicking. This is purely a mechanic for turning a handle without making too much noise. A lever. Recipe t-shirt. Tactical BDU lower. Ooh. I want to be more tactical. I'm kind of just a guy in clothes at the moment. Right, so, yeah, this is where we're going. It does pop up again once you get close enough. Is how that works. And then it faded away again. I don't know, maybe I was in some safe space. That's a structure over there. Let me go check this out. As you just saw, structures can have, like, unique recipes and stuff, which we care about. Can help me Metal Gear survive. If you catch my drift. If you pick up what I'm putting down. There you go. So getting the kill like that won't cause an alert. Good. Ah, but there is no way to actually get across up here. May have to engage with these guys a bit. I do have my little throwing crystals. This game is more balanced than Phantom Pain, by the way, because your throwing distraction items are not infinite. You get 20 that gets resupplied when you go back to base. Okay, I'm going to try and parry. Go on. Oh, fuck. Okay. Go again. Oh, my God. It's a pretty quick opening. And it just does some damage. Okay. No, I wanted to backstab you. There you go. Come on. Do that, and then we just bait the other guy back into the flame because they're stupid zombos. Stupid deados. There we go. The Parrier. Great Parrier Reef. Ow, shit. Okay, not quite the follow-up I would want to being the Great Parrier Reef. Still cool. I like to parry. The context doesn't matter. As long as I'm parrying, I'm happy. Unless the game really sucks. This game only sucks a little bit. We should just use headshots for these guys. Yep, then we can get the arrow back for free. Because you can't backstab them. Slashing works, but when you get close to them, they tend to aggro, so I don't really trust it. Trying to stealth as well as I can. It is a Metal Gear game. Despite everything, it's still Metal Gear. So I have to try to do stealth. Nice. 3 materials and a container. Nice. Get me in there. Alright. Pull the lever. Moon lever. What do we got? Materials case. Baseball cap. Not exactly tactical. Unless you want to play The Division. We kind of look like The Division character right now. Man, this is kind of... I've made the comparison already with the fog zone kind of reminded me of the dark zone in Division 1 or whatever it was called. Not whatever Division 1 was called, whatever the dark zone was called. Where PvP was enabled. But I already made that comparison, so... I guess we're going full Division now. There's probably... Like, this came out a while after the Division 1. So, it wouldn't be surprising that there was somehow some The Division DNA in this game, fucked up as it is for The Division DNA to exist. Ah, so our distress signal is in a safe area. That's good to know. It's over here somewhere. Yep, there you go. Yep, we're clear of it. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's just a wolf. Come here. Come here, you fuck it. Get back, you bastard. I'll break your legs. This is how we deal with wolves, by the way. Oh, God. Only one at a time, though. Because, as with the zombos, when you KO them like that or get them with some finesse or however it works, you get to extract them. And when you extract them, you get more materials. Hell yeah, brother. Slav Whorehound. Why aren't these... Why are these new herbs here when we couldn't get them in Phantom Pain? What's the deal with that? Where did these come from? Yeah, I'll take some water. Be purified later. Get that bird. Pretty low down. Oh, nailed it. Bird acquired. Griffin vulture meat. And it's green. It better be. With it being harder to get. Nice. Grilled griffin vulture. Neato. I sure I probably can't just punch the cub crystals. Like, I have to pull the weapon. Probably. Right, so... Yeah, it's on the other side of this. Oh! Yeah, the safe area is kind of split in two. This is just a little oasis. And then on the other side is our objective. Cool. I like that there can be little geographic obstructions like that outside of just regular fog stuff. It's a cool game. I'm going to keep praising this game. It's not that I love this game so much. It's that my oh, it's one of these boxes. My expectations were so tremendously low. Color variation head equipment 12. I guess those just get you colors. I don't know how you apply those. Oh. Oh, the Lord of Dust is here, everyone. We haven't seen him today. Yeah, this is just a mysterious creature that wanders the mist. Or the dust. I think it's called the dust, because it's the Lord of Dust. Yeah, he's just around, and he's very long. I call it the Mist because this is a fucking creature from the movie The Mist. Yeah, it's surprising, huh? That there's something like this. And it's just a random thing you can wander into while you're out here. And it's very long. It's like a colossal entity. You know, none of that is existing assets, you know? Ah, there's a structure here. Like, it's impressive that they made that in this engine. In what is otherwise a, you know, kind of just a game made with reused assets. It's impressive in its way. Gotta give Metal Gear Survive credit. Yeah, you were gonna see me there. Get parried. Oh my god, get thrown! How'd I do that? It was sick as fuck, though. Damn. Right, my oxygen's low. I'll refill soon. Just an unexplained classes. Yeah, it's really cool like that. Like, we ran into it during a story mission for the first time. And, I mean, the characters reacted to it. And then Virgil was like, yeah, that's the Lord of Dust. And that's kind of just all the information we got. Yeah, that's the Lord of Dust. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think I had seen it. I didn't know it was as long as that. But I think I'd, like, seen an image or video of it. I didn't know it was so long. And I didn't know that it could just occur. Like, it was just a thing that would show up. I was sure that it would just be an entirely scripted thing. But no. They sometimes impress in this game, believe it or not. Pop up. Eat a patat. Patat or two. Or three. There you go. Oh, I actually have an injury. What is that? Oh yeah, this game is also the Metal Gear Solid 3 of Metal Gear. Because this game has the cure menu. The only game since 3 to have the cure menu. There's not much to it, but I mean, it's definitely not as cool as 3's cure menu, because you don't get the animations. It's not as cool looking. That's an open container. Have we been here? Oh, this is just, I know where we are. We're up here. Oh. Right, that explains it. This is actually where we saw the Lord of Dust the first time. So we've overshot our destination. Time for a backstab. There you go. But yeah, I was vaguely aware of the Lord of Dust. I think there's also another thing, which is kind of more like Gear X from Peace Walker. That's just probably, again, won't show up randomly, at least until we get to that point in the story, but it's out there. So this is where we came in, so we maybe want to approach this from the other side instead. Alright, stamina. Yes, yes. Gas mask off. I like having the tank on my back, and the fact that my character actually puts the gas mask on when we go into the zone. The gas mask is like visible on my person, and like there's actually a visible tube from container to gas mask. I can't climb up this, can I? No. That's too high up to climb. Alright, round we go. Something just died over there. I keep seeing that, and I don't know what's causing that. Because I've never seen anything kill the Wanderers. Like, maybe it's the Lord of Dust walking over them doing that. But I truly have no idea. Ooh, some cub. Right, can I punch the cub crystals? No. Look, again. There was a health bar that went down. Nice. Right, let's move. Because if we are... Like, it's a distress signal. So if we actually find a person, that'll be more people to operate stuff at our base. And we only have 2 people right now. And they're just story people. So I would appreciate it. Oh, is this... Is that climbable? No. It vaguely looked climbable, but no. Also, the sky looks like we're underwater. Because it is like a sea of dust, supposedly. Which kind of makes me think of Death Stranding. And like I was saying... Oh, there's a portal opening somewhere. Like I was saying earlier, Kojima ripped off this game for Death Stranding. Ooh, another bar. Peace Walker events. What? Quiet's theme. Via's come too. Okay, we got some Phantom Pain music, but what was with events? Hold on. It's in database. Archive. No, that's just the tapes that I'm not listening to. Where's the actual music? Maybe you have to play that at your base? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Hey, we might be on the right track here. There's space to stand at the very least. Gotta find where the rest of that safe zone is. Oxygen's getting low again. Where is that safe zone? We're just locked off here with more cub. I don't know if we're going to get, like, more means of figuring out where stuff is. Like, we were there. We're maybe... We might be further. We might be not quite so far along. I'm not sure. I guess we'll just keep going around. And eventually, we've got to loop around, right? Surely. Golden Present. We need that for first aid sprays. Not that I've needed to use any yet, but good to have them. Probably be used for other stuff, too. Here's a structure. Not our safe zone, though. Is this a structure I know? Probably a Phantom Pain structure. Need too much of that. Gotta try not to be a total loot goblin. I don't really recognize where we are. These structures. Be hard to tell. Okay, here's a road. Yes, we made it. Okay, there's a road leading into this. Is this anything? Yeah, stainless steel. Sick as. Right, once we're done here, we're not going for a teleporter, so we're going to have to figure out our route back, too. Here we are. Safe zone. I'll oxy up a little again. Nice. Okay. Right, what's going on here? Hey, fellas? That's it. Go look that way. Look where the shiny, scary noise was. Okay, you heard that, but the others didn't. Honestly, I'm lucky, because these guys are supposed to have, like, a swarm intelligence. Some kind of communications network. Also, yeah, doing this to lure them all into one place is pretty slick. Ah. There's a container. Oh, and there's a guy. Yeah, there's a guy on top of the container. Okay. Now, lock-on's not helping me aim for the grass. Stomp. Look at that. Area denial. Deep rock driller gameplay. Again. Yeah, I think fire arrows are going to be a mainstay. I'm curious to see what the other elements have to offer. But this is pretty solid. Ow. Ow. Fuck you. I didn't mean to punch you. You deserve it, but it's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I wanted the parry. Come on. Come on. There you go. So I guess you kind of have a CQC procedure. I think I'm understanding. Like, I might just be able to go into a grab from that also. On top of the directional thing. Interesting. Have a good sleep, Assassin. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, Cub. Yeah, man's very lucky to have landed in, like, the tiniest safe zone ever. But I guess maybe people have just landed literally in an even distribution all over this place. And, you know, the majority of them just die because they're in the mist. And you can't survive that. I love carving small monsters. The Monster Hunter of Metal Gear. I can't say that, no. Because Peace Walker is obviously the Monster Hunter of Metal Gear. Like, there's no arguing that. Little... Is that... Yeah, I think that's the same... Yeah, I saw this little bit of wreckage from down there. That's where I tried to climb up. That's the little oasis from before. Neat little spot. Right, what's going on with you, Mr. Question Marks? And all this golden present. That's not golden present, but I'll take it anyway. Don't know what we use that herb for. You good? You a scientist? Who are you? Am I gonna have to carry you back? What are we doing with you? Okay. Yeah, there's no dialogue or anything. We just go. So, get him to a teleporter? I guess. Well, whatever. So maybe this guy is just a random-ass dude. And we're just gonna get given missions like this every now and then to rescue random-ass dudes. Which I don't mind. It's like this instead of just Fultoning. Right, he would die. Yeah, he would die. Yeah. Right. Can't we just Fulton him? Why can't we Fulton him? Okay, what do we do then? What if you force him up with pain? Maybe. Did I hear him snoring? I can't even stomp. Unconscious friendlies, like in Phantom Pain. This truly was the Phantom Pain of all time. So, what do we do? I mean, his health... Maybe it's just that his health will drain. But you just have to get him to a teleporter quickly enough? We're not being given any guidance, except, like, don't put him in the dust. Well, we know how to get here to a teleporter really quickly. It is this way. Let's go into the dust and see how much health he loses. Maybe he can tank it. Yeah, this seems doable. He says, with definite certainty. Yeah. It's not draining by much. It's just a soft timer to get him back. Which is an interesting system. I wonder if our stamina regen's worse while we're carrying this guy. Feels like we're spending more, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, he can handle this. Like, what do we even need an oxygen tank for? If you can just survive the dust like this. It's basically nothing. There you go. You just... I think the problem is our man has terribly weak lungs. Oh, I just noticed that we're getting that little signal icon next to, like, our oxygen and hunger and thirst and all that. Which I guess is indicating that we're near enough to any of these bases to get a signal, which is why we get our bearing back. That indicates that. Good to know. Right, here we are. Got him back, no problem. We go. Hopefully you come with me. Surely, right? Yeah, that's it. Thanks for the worrisome warning. It would be so much worse if I didn't have the mod on to make Virgil shut up. She would constantly be bitching about me every time I ran out of stamina. Right, what's your deal? He's got a cutscene.
I thought I was dead for sure.
Where'd you come from? Is he just a guy unrelated to Metal Gear? He's just a guy. All right. He's part of the team now. New music track's been added. What do we do? We play that from here? No. Got some materials, though. Gimme. G for gimme. That's why G is the button to interact. Right, crew management. Vengeful Serpent. So yeah, he's an MSF guy, I guess. He's a landscaper. I think, yeah, the employment history... You don't have, like, unit statistics telling you, like, who's good at what. You just get the employment history, which is one word. But that that indicates what they're best at. Like, there is actual job proficiency. Can he do more? Maybe? So we can see what the team is doing by looking over here. So assigned facility harvest +1, so we get more harvest from our facilities. Shared resource production increase. Durability bonus when constructing level 2. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, we don't have anything but the base development team, but it seems like that's what you'd be good at. So there you go. And then... Yeah, right. See, it says evaluating ... on Vengeful Serpent. But on people that have been working for a while, like Miranda, she's a nurse, appears to have wealth, medical knowledge, and experience. Low ambition would not perform very well. That's like the evaluation of their performance within this team. Can't put her anywhere else, obviously. But... And yeah, Reeve is good at base defense, so again, low ambition. But best we got. And yeah, we see how long they survived. So, I mean, I assume our... And yeah, they've got their motivation gauge. So you're telling me this game's got Virgil and motivation mechanics. Okay. But yeah, presumably they can die. Probably not the main characters, but, you know, my regular guys can probably die in base assaults. Want to know what happens if you kick them because of population cap, if that exists? Yeah, I don't know. They're not showing any clear population cap on this menu, I don't think. I'll have to see, because it seems like, you know, we're not going to get the number of staff that we got in Phantom Pain. We're not having hundreds and hundreds of guys. Like the same thing on a smaller scale. There you go. That's, well, we look again at... Yeah, the team didn't get any bonuses, but this is where they're going to go. So hopefully his motivation will go up, and that'll be a stronger benefit to the team than either of these two. So that's how we get new guys. Now we know. And, right, yes, I do have more cooking recipes, because I killed that bird. Grill my griffin vulture. Oh, and it has an effect. It has a perk. Food can have perks. Stamina consumption down. Cool. That's good. It recovers a bunch of hunger, and it reduces, like, stamina. I'm going to hold on to that and eat it when I get low. That's fantastic. I got to kill more of those birds. Grey wolves as well. Those can go. Very good. And clean up some water. And canteens actually weigh more than bottles. But it recovers that much more thirst. And it takes more bottles of dirty water. So it's probably more efficient overall. I see. Good, good. Alright, and over here. Yeah, baseball cap, I'm good on. Yeah, BDU upper is what I'm wearing, so this is the matching set. It's blue, but whatever. It's much better stats, so. And that's the only thing left, the only slot left we had that was our starting gear. There we go, our defense, pretty good. Okay, and... Right, there was no real point to upgrading these, so I'm not going to worry about that. Repair all our stuff. Take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. God, I wish. Then I'd just have infinite water. That'd be the dream. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the look of the pants, but they exist. And I recall. What the hell does Metal Gear Survive? Metal Gear Survive is if Phantom Pain was a zombie-based defense mobile game, but, like, actually pretty good. Like I've said before, this game was created from evil circumstances because it was made after Kojima's separation from Konami, so he had no involvement in it, but I like it. Like, outside of that context, I enjoy the game, and I think it's fun. So, but yeah, it's mobile game, it's Metal Gear, it's Dying Light, it's Dark Souls, it's Monster Hunter. It's a lot of things. This game is the Dark Souls of Metal Gear. So maybe I should get that grab. Grab move could be nice, or get one of the moves for the machete. I like the machete. Give me the sprint attack. There we go. It's also isekai. Yes, it's an isekai story. Because we got wormholed to another dimension. Which is why... And there's also time shit going on. Because me and Reeve, who's an XOF guy, got wormholed here from just after the events of Ground Zeroes. But then Miranda, the nurse, is one of the nurses from the hospital at Cyprus. And she got warped here from that time period, and maybe there's other shit going on. I don't know. So, yeah, nothing else to harvest on my spuds yet. Still a while on that. Same time period on this. But we are passively producing food and water now. Become ridiculous the more you add into it. Yeah, it's just the way this game is. No getting around it. Right, let's... It's also like an open world survival craft game, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna let my hunger go down until it's more efficient to eat the grilled griffin vulture, maybe. And then I'll eat a wild berry though, because that might go bad, and it does do some thirst. Bit of wink. There we go. Might like to know I'm playing the trilogy finally. Currently on the second. What, the trilogy of Metal Gear? Trilogy? There's more than 3 games. Yeah, okay. And you're playing Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, that's good. That's a extremely good game. I'm glad you're playing it, because MGS2 is fantastic. Don't think anyone would disagree on that, and if they do, they're literally insane. Playing 1, 2, and 3. Okay, right. Yeah, damn good-ass games. And I would recommend playing MGS4, if you can, somehow. Be it by emulation or any other means, but MGS4 is good. Might not play 4, but who knows. I recommend it. I really like 4. I don't think it has the strongest story or anything like that, but I think it has some of the best gameplay in the series. Like, it's still up there for me. It's like... I mean, they're all good. I would say 1 kind of falls slightly short, but that's more due to its limitations. But it's still an important, incredibly good game with a great story, amazing music, great visuals, etc., etc. But like 2, 3, and 4, like kind of they all have their strengths. But 4 kind of feels like almost the most polished. Like if we had MGS4, but it had 3's additional systems, like it kind of does have camo index, but more like 3 and like the cure screen, that would be cool, and more better codec stuff, it would probably be perfect. Actually, Progress 5 took me 3 years to meet Quiet, and I've not played it since. Yeah, well, you can play 5 if you want to. I would not recommend beating 5 and doing the entire story, because it's a huge fucking pain, and it sucks ass. But you do you. You absolutely do you. But definitely, you know, you're doing the thing that most normies can't bring themselves to do, which is play a game that is, like, more than 1 year old. So good on you for that. Good on you for playing fucking hyper-banger games. And it's like... It's ideal as well. Like, you know, I'm streaming these games, and it kind of takes me a while to get through them because I have limited playtime of those games per week. But if you're just playing them at your own pace, you're going to have an amazing time. They're such good games. Amazingly good games. Something just exploded in the distance. I don't know what that was. Oh, yeah, that's the Lord of Dust again. Is that safe? With him there? Damn it. Oh, get punched and get backstabbed, idiot. Oh my dags, he plays game 2, but he doesn't get that. He doesn't get that old games can be fun too. So that's what I'm talking about with the normies. That's extremely cringe. Yeah, I mean, I love old games. I'm not a like new games can't be good guy. I was just talking about how excited I am for Yakuza Kiwami 3. You know, new and old are good. Good things are good. That's my hot take about video games and media in general, is that good things are good. Doesn't matter if they're old, doesn't matter if they're new. Old good things remain good. Even if they're, you know, aged comparative to... wave predictions. Okay. Oh. We get a stronger idea of where they're going to be. I should have considered that this was going to be another wave thing. I should have brought a spear. Oh, well. Yeah, waves get harder. There's time between waves. Got it. Yeah, it's wave defense. Right, I should have set up my fortifications. Oh, no, we're actually... Yeah, we're before the actual assault now. Right. So they're going to jump over this. If I had some, like, placeable floor traps, that would be good. Hey, what do I have? I do have some claymores, and they're apparently not very good, so I might as well use them. Get them dealt with, you know? Place. Yeah, they apparently will blow up your fences if you put them by a fence. So we don't want that, but something like this where we otherwise can't stop them coming in could blow them up a bit. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like fortifying, and like having not just defending your own base, but having to go and like defend another place. Also love this game's like limitations on object placement are way more lax than something like Fallout 4. Like Fallout 4, unmodded, you would not be able to place these two fences so close together where they're basically clipping, but it's just nice and flush. They would never be so nice. Okay. I see. If I had more tools, I would create a cool little funnel going on here. They're just gonna smash into this fence and go at it like that. So I might just... What am I gonna do? Okay, if I could just put like a solid wall here, I would then make like I don't know how good the AI is if they would like go off their path and like try to find the easier route. There are conveyors for that. Maybe that would work. Yeah, they're kind of splitting off there. But we can... I'll put my fence... Wrong button. Put my fence... Yeah, here there's interference from surroundings, but... Even like, that's just clipping. That's really generous. That's extremely generous placement. I love that. And then over here... it's gonna require 2. We have enough. I guess I don't mind really blowing through my fences because they're cheap to make. We can always make more. That's a barbed wire barricade, so it's gonna take them a bit to get past that. Okay, that's that. We have 1 extra fence that we can put down. But we should be okay, at least for this wave. Yeah, it's only 1 wave. Alright. But yeah, if they get bunched up on these fences, there's like dry grass right there, so we'll be able to burn a shitload of guys. Yeah, you can see it on the map too. What a cool system. I like this. I enjoy the game. I know it's illegal to say it, but I like Metal Gear Survive. Maybe my opinion will change. But what if it doesn't? You ever think about that? Yeah, the barbed wire damaged him. That's good. Look forward to getting some of those for myself. Okay, a lot of them are coming in from this side. So, shoot the stragglers and wait for the group to really come in and then go to flame and boin them. Yeah, look at that. Good damage. We got a couple of guys coming in over here. There you go. And then even just as one guy, I have some efficacy in just dealing with things without directly being there. Groups coming this way, and they're coming up on that fence, which I don't have a solution for. I'm going to put this fence here. I'm probably going to regret this, because some of these fences are going to break. I really wish I'd brought my spear. That would have been really good here. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, they're coming through over here. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's real bad. Okay. Wave's nearly over, though, so they're just going to get exploded, presumably. Nice. I'm still on fire, though. I want to not be on fire, please. 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 Okay. So yeah, maybe I should carry more fences in my extra slots as well when I'm doing stuff like this. Yeah, now this is just open, you know, and vulnerable. And that's... Yeah, we got 2 more waves left, and we've got a countdown. We don't just activate it ourselves. Okay. Okay, we're fairly well defended. Our defenses have suffered a little bit, but we still got that barbed wire there. Barbara wires. Oh, that barbed wire is about to go, though. Yeah, once I get, like, barbed wire fences... I mean, I guess... Then, when they try to climb up these fences, you see how they just tilt them over. They're not actually going to get over. So maybe having a spread of, like... fences and the little barricades with barbed wire just to do damage and slow them down would be good defensive strategy. Okay, they're approaching this side. And going for the wooden fence, I think. Yeah. I guess I can do a bit of snipping. If I was so inclined, and I am. Uh-oh, they broke that down. Oh, but they're getting fucking cooked. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. I like the experience of the game. Especially when I'm doing stuff like this. Uh-oh, getting the high ground. That's fine. Can climb this. I mean, yeah, layered fences are the way in High Furo, but I only had enough, just enough to cover all the entrances here. But like I was just saying, I gotta get more fence capacity going. Okay, we got a while left on this wave, but we've gotten most of the ones here. The arrow back. Who's smashing a fence over here? Hey. Oh, this is a quick way up, too. Oi, stop that. Oh, it's going to break. That's it, fucker. Arrow, please. Thank you. Bisexual vampire's going to fight me. Oh, good luck. I didn't struggle with that fight, but we'll see how you do. Good luck. It's a fun fight. Thought I'd forget my oxygen, huh? Well, you're wrong. Uh-oh, they're coming over. So yeah, they will eventually come over instead of just knocking the thing down. Owned. Owned. And owned. Fire arrows. Yeah, you approach if you like. I'm just going to deal with you. Should... Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's gone over. Okay, but I should eat my bird real quick. There you go. Firepower, baby. Oh, well, it saved my fence from taking more damage, so that's worthwhile. Never mind, bro's yapping about hydrogen bombs. Yeah, that's the Metal Gear experience. Wouldn't have it any other way. All right, one more wave. We're doing pretty good on our defense here. Yeah, fire. Yeah, like spear and fences, goated. Like regular arrows and fences, kind of okay. There's a lot of enemies overlapping, but fences and fire arrows, goated with the fire spread. So goated, fantastic. I will always be carrying fire arrows. Right, we got guys coming here. When I'm not overwhelmed, it will pay to keep an eye on where everyone's coming from. And I shouldn't have switched arrows there, because fire arrows would be very handy here. Look at that. Set them up. And then soften them up before they're even here. Isn't that nice? Again. And then let's deal with what's coming in. Yeah, maybe save some more for when they get piled up. We only have so many fire arrows left. Yeah, they're approaching. Oh, hi. How'd you get in here, sir? Fuck, I keep accidentally switching. Only thing that really hurts is the time taken to switch between quivers. That causes me some pain. There you go, keeping my angles covered. The dot build. Not really a build, but dots. Oh, hi. Okay, bit of melee. Clean up the last round. Ow. Uh-oh, careful. Don't fuck up big time style. There we go. Still the better part of 3 minutes left. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, I'm stupid. Dive. Okay. Finally, they let me consistently dive. Okay, 1 fire arrow left. We'll save that for emergencies. Well, 1 emergency. Can't use it for 2 emergencies, can I? When you get the ice and light arrows. I mean, we are getting ice arrows at some point. It's ice and lightning arrows. Oh, there's some special unit over here by the looks of it. Yeah, it's one of those exploders. Just sniping from afar. And yeah, you can hit multiple enemies with regular arrows if they're, like, physically overlapping each other, which tends to happen when they're up on fences. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue to be the ranged guy. You should get some heavy arrows in you. Maybe I just let him come, because there are enemies coming. Other guys. Yeah, we're doing jack shit against him. No, no big groups yet. And I'm effectively... yeah, I should wait for him to come in. Because then I get my arrows back. I get them delivered to me. Okay. Arrows, please. No, wrong button. I do have my Molotovs as well. I forgot about my Molotovs. Let him pile up. Okay. Imagine having the tech arrows from Turok 2, the ones that scream before exploding. I gotta play more Turoks. I've not... Well, I have played a Turok. I've played, like, 7th gen remake Turok. Gaming. Okay, that guy's gonna probably just explode on the fence, but there's no one with him, so... right, I need my mollies. No. Okay, we need to actually defend the thing, though. Yeah, they'll survive it. They'll be okay. Yeah, time ran out anyway. Perfect. Good use of the Molotov, too. Whew, that was a bit stressful. I definitely want better gear for that in the future. Oh, I'm wounded. I guess we're just going to teleport back anyway, so I'm not too bothered. I think my, like, stamina bonus... Oh, I'm bleeding to death. Oh no, I'm running out of oxygen. I'm out of... I realized too late why my health was going down. Fuck!
No vitals. Please respond.
Is my last save right there? It better be. It better be, right? There you can remove the ugly oxygen support. What, you mean the gas mask? No, I want to keep that thing on. Anything that covers up my character's face more, I appreciate. I just need something to cover the top half of the face.
New top mission
Did I do it?
Is to return home from detail.
Oh, I have to redo the whole thing. Are you kidding?
With the location of the
Fuck.
we
Better design. I mean, yeah, I would take different designs for it. I got to do that again. I fucked up and I have to do that again. Oh, that kind of sucks ass. Kind of don't feel like doing it again. Holes in fire. Yeah, yeah, the whole thing again. The whole thing again. The whole thing again. Well, I might, honestly, I might call it there after that, because I don't feel like doing that again. It's not a very long one. But I don't feel like doing that again, and that's kind of all there is left to do right now. Outside of just going and doing side stuff. God damn it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's no more transporters for me to go after, but there's probably containers out there. I might look up where the containers are and, like, try to find interesting stuff. Yeah, I might just call it that. I'm inexplicably tired. No, I'm not inexplicably tired. I stayed up really late because I was watching the RGG summit. Just close this chapter. I mean, no, I'm gonna play more of this game. I want to keep playing this game. I'm just kind of tired. Yeah, I can't think of anything I just want to do very quickly that isn't that. I'm just kind of tired. I couldn't pull it out. Fucking game. Oh well. We'll pick up with that. We'll redo that next. It's so annoying that it was the oxygen, though. Like that's the case where Virgil's warning would have saved me. Even though I modded her out, you know? But I just live and learn, I guess. Let's live and learn, baby. Let's live and learn. Oh well. Yeah. But yeah, we'll call it there so I can get my rest, and then we can do a big judgment stream, and I can gush more about Kiwami 3 tomorrow, because I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be a million years until I get to do that. Until I get to play Kiwami 3, that is. Yeah, I was just looking. No one I really follow is on for raid, which is a shame. Oh well. Oh well. Right. We'll call it there for today, even though it was a relatively short one. It's fine. We got to the point where I can self-sustain, which makes just chilling out off stream easier. We're having a good time with Judgment. Yeah, Judgment is a great game. I'm probably going to have a good time with every single game up until Kiwami 3. So I've got no problems with having to wait until I get there, you know? Got many, many bangers. And it's going to be like an escalation of quality up until the games we're at now. Because Judgment is good, but the combat feels half-baked, as I've said before. Which is a shame, but I've heard Lost Judgment's combat is really fucking good. So they're going to figure that out, no doubt. And I'll get to appreciate the benefits there. But yeah, we'll call it there. Just have it be a short one. I'm allowed it. I mean, it's short. It's 3 hours. 3-hour stream. It's fine. I get on my case too much about like the self-prescribed, 4-hour requirement. No one's inflicting that on me but me. But that's fine. That's fine. It felt longer than 3 hours. Yeah, it'd be that way with this game. He's giving me the business. Oh no, I'm sorry. I mean, what was it like? I just tranked him, I think. I just remember running around and tranking him and being careful when he goes and dives. That was pretty much how I handled it, so I don't know. But good luck to you, beating Vamp, regardless. But yeah, we'll call it there for today. Like I said, Judgment tomorrow, and we'll do a bunch there. He does flips. Well, just wait for the flips. out patience the flips, and it'll probably be okay. But yeah, that tomorrow. So thanks very much for coming by. I'm gonna have to end the stream manually because my Stream Deck buttons don't work because OBS update. But yeah, until next time, I hope you have a very lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it might happen to be, wherever you are, and I'll see you around. Goodbye. Goodbye.